One two 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 one two. We are back at it, man. 1 2. Big salute to everybody who's popping out. Whether you are on Instagram, whether you are on YouTube, whether you are on Twitch, we are also on Facebook. We back at this. Your boy Friday Ricky Hed here with another live for your Head Top Wednesday evening. The date is February 19th. For all the people who are on Instagram right now, pop out, pop out, pop out, pop out. We are live on YouTube, youtube.com/welovehiphop network. Big salute to all the people who are popping out over here in the YouTube. Make yourselves be seen, comment gang strong. Make sure to hit that like button on the way in. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe. And let's get this comment section popping over here today. We got a long list of topics to get into. So I suggest y'all, buckle up, lock in, ball up, pour up whatever you need to pour up. We got a lot to get into. I'll get into the list. ASAP Rocky, free of all charges. He ain't got to do no time. We're going to get into that, as well as some of the different intricacies of the court hearing. The Culture United conversation that I had the other day. Big salute to Justin Hunt, aka the company man. We're going to talk about just a little bit of that Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl concert, and if there was just maybe too much Drake in the concert. Okay. Also, we're going to get into the top 5 story, and top 5 being on an ankle monitor. All right. We have a little bit more details as far as what's going on with his release. I might do a quick side topic here on academics and his lack of streaming that has been going on, but I'll think about it along the way. I have a reaction about who can say the N-word. Okay. A lot of people have been discussing this topic, whether it's the Fat Joe term of it, with him being from New York. And, over here, there's a lot of people who freely say that word and they use the excuse that they're from the hood. We'll get into a discussion. I have a clip that I want to react to. Also on the list, Joe Budden's list of ops. All right, I have 2 different Joe Budden segments: Drake versus Joe Budden, and I got 50 Cent versus Joe Budden. All right, so we're going to definitely get into that. Big salute to Joe Budden. Congratulations on his 10-year anniversary of his podcast. We are on our 8th-year anniversary of the We Love Hip Hop podcast, so definitely an inspiration in the game. But like myself, he got a lot of ops and way bigger ops than me, all right? So we'll definitely get into that. Jay-Z dismissed of all charges. All right. I don't think that story has gotten enough attention. A lot of people will go with the headline of him being accused of for the R word with him and P. Diddy. However, with the new developments that's been happening, there hasn't been a lot of coverage on that. So we'll definitely get into that. Atlanta rapper on the run in Canada. Okay. I have a story that I want to delve into. We'll get into it over here, and we'll do our research together on an Atlanta rapper who is on the run in Canada. He's flexing crazy too. I also have something I got to do with this Adam22 thing here. Adam22 had a coin called Cutcoin, if I'm not mistaken, and now he's got CoffeeZilla on his ass. All right, so we're going to definitely get into that. I should throw a couple of pauses on there preemptively. So pause. Also, can we get rid of like Lil TJ now? Do we really need Lil TJ in the music industry? Lil TJ is starting to become a waste of space. So we'll definitely get into that. As far as our civic duties, we're going to get into the Delta Airlines crash that happened over here at the Pearson Airport. I think it was Delta. It might have been Air Canada, but we'll get into it. I got some clips. I got some news stories that I want to get into. And if you all have any topics, especially on the civic topics, if y'all want to get into the tariffs, you want to get into the elections that are on the way, let me know. Spam the comments below. Comment gang strong. For all the people over here on Instagram, youtube.com/welovehiphop network. I'm going to be putting a link in the chat so we can get interactive. All right, so let's get it popping. All right. What y'all saying over here? Let me make sure that everybody's in attendance over here. Big salute to BJ Gill in the building. Big salute to Old John Crow 416 Trackstar Music. I see you from early, my brother. Jonathan Thomas in the building. Juicy Hamburger in the building. Mr. Louis in the building. Yeah, man, make sure to share this out. I'm going to do some of that myself. Hold on. I need to check my audio. Okay, audio's good. Make sure to share this. Make sure to hit that like. That really helps for the algorithm. our numbers have been going up lately. I ain't gonna lie. We've been out here cooking. I seen somebody hit that no right away, like they ain't gonna hit the like button. So why you show up if you a hater? Then leave. You know what I'm saying? Hit the dislike and keep it moving, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who will do that. I don't want to go into no rant, but we have haters. So I've noticed over the years, especially over the last 2, where sometimes I'll post a video, it'll be like 30 seconds to a minute after I publish, and somebody jumps in with a dislike. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that's a hater. Don't be a hater. Don't be one of those people who are like, they put out a video, dislike. Let me see if I could push them down in the algorithm just because I don't want them to win. You're a hater. I don't even know how you sleep good. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I have my assumptions on who it may be or who they may be because it might be multiple people. But I don't want to, sometimes I was like, you know what? I got to chill. I can't have this me against the world type of mentality. You feel me? But 1 second. My mouse has been acting kind of wonky on my computer, so bear with me. Let me make sure everything's copacetic here. Kevin RM in the building, or Kevin.M. To Fly, who this says, support Toronto content. Facts. You know what I'm saying? It's the only way that's gonna grow is if we support each other. Don't wait till the Americans, and salute to all our American audience. I appreciate y'all. But don't wait till we get a big American cosign and be like, yo, we've been rocking with you the whole time, fam. That's that typical Toronto shit. Oh, fam, we've been rocking with you from time. Yo, one man told me, and listen, it's just getting under my skin. I'll get to the sponsors, but it just got under my skin. And salute to him same way. But he's like, yo, maybe you and your boy PK Herc could do something on the podcast to my shit. Actually, let me say this first. Yo, been messing with you guys from a long time, from times, G. Been messing with y'all from time, G. Yo, been big fan of the pod, something to that degree. I don't want to say exactly what was said, but I'm paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? Big fan of the network, big fan of the pod. Been messing with y'all from time. Oh, by the way, when you do the thing, maybe can you do that thing with you and PK Herc can rehearse. Salute to PK Herc. That's my nigga. But that means niggas ain't really tapped in like that, bro. That means niggas be lying. Like, come on, fam. Support the home team. If you really support the home team, you'll know that nigga left like 4 years ago. Jesus Christ. But anywho, not trying to get any sidetracks. Let's salute the sponsors, and then let's get into this shit, man. I feel like I'm in a ranty move, so let me just calm down early. Okay, we'll run some videos. I'll take a few, pulls of the spliff, and we'll be good. No rants for this live, all right? SB's laughing. You don't believe me, fam? No rant. We're gonna have a rant-free live. So let's salute the sponsors. First of all, big salute to Diamond Club, and also at the same time, big salute to Canna Cans. Okay, I got the Canna Can right here. Okay, hit them up if you want some of this delivery. The Canna Cans keep this shit the freshest that you can get it. All right, and Diamond Club has a bunch of different things as like edibles, pens, tinctures, anything that you need. All right, they got delivery same day in the GTA, and you can get that package all the way down to none of it. You feel me? Hit them up on their Instagram page, Canacans_Canada1, or you can find them on the Diamond Club Instagram page. That's Diamond Club_Ontario, or you can find them at Diamond Club_Canada 2.0. All right. Hit the link when you're leaving the website. Use the code welovehiphop. Get yourself a discount. Also, if you want some of that Blemas, you got to hit up Steamin' Hot Grabber. Okay, Steamin' Hot Grabber has the hottest grabber in the GTA. Okay, they got delivery across the GTA, and you can find them in George's, if I'm not mistaken, over on the Jane Street for all my people in the West End. All right, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Steamin' Hot Grabber. Use the code welovehiphop on the website and get yourself a fat discount. You feel me? Last but not least, I want to salute my people in Ottawa. Okay, they are the carriers and the producers of Only Loud. Okay, big salute to Only Loud. Only Loud has their own legacy blends, as well as you can get a bunch of different popular blends like Astro Pink, Sixpence, all those different little those popular blends that you see out here. Get it over at Only Loud. Hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Only Loud Only Loud Canada. They got delivery across Canada, same day delivery in the GTA and same day delivery in Ottawa. Or you can find them on Snapchat, onlyloud.ca. All right. So let's see what we got as far as the topics here. Quentin Miller interview on the Wizzy. All right, look out for that. I'm dropping that tomorrow morning, 3 a.m. for all the audio listeners. 6 p.m. we'll be back over here for the premiere. Let's start with the ASAP Rocky stuff. Let's start with that. I'm going to go over to Instagram. Let's go over to the gram. And I know I posted the results over there when he first came home. But there's been way more videos since then. Let's see. Let's go over my personal page. Follow me on Instagram. That's Friday Ricky Tread. Let's see here.
Stated that the verdict forms reflect their individual true correct verdict. Yes, sir.
Are y'all hearing that on both sides?
Los Angeles Superior Court, County of Los Angeles. People of the State of California versus Joaquin Mayers. Case number BA 508142-01. We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Joaquin Mayers, not guilty of...
Hold on, let me get y'all a better picture than this. I'm sorry, I don't want to do y'all a disservice. Let's do this proper. I found something on YouTube that we can use instead. Let's use this one here. Sorry about that, gang.
Los Angeles Superior Court, County of Los Angeles. People of the State of California versus Joaquin Mayers. Case number BA 508142-01. We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Joaquin Mayers.
Rakim.
Not guilty of...
Yo, holy, bro. Yo, chill. Well, actually, not chill. This man's life was on the line, but he's doing some real niggerish shit, bro. Thank you, YouTube No Plug. Hold it down. I said,
repeat again.
Hold it down.
Above entitled action, find the defendant, Joaquin Mayers, not guilty of semi-automatic firearm in violation of Penal Code Section 245, Section B. A felony charging count one of the information this 18th day of February 2025, jury seat number 9, 4%. Right. Title for the cause. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Joaquin Mayers, not guilty of the firearm in violation of Penal Code Section 245, Section B. A felony charging count 2 of the information this 18th day of February 2025. Juror seat number 9, 4%.
During this trial, I watched you periodically. You did what we asked of you at the very beginning, which is to give both sides a fair trial, pay attention, use your common sense, apply the law, and base your verdict on the evidence. I know you took extensive notes, and you took this.
So y'all get the point. He got all the charges dropped: the shooting, the possession of a handgun, everything that he needed. You know what I'm saying? So he's good to go. ASAP is free. All right. Well, he never got locked up in the first place, but he don't got to worry about getting locked up. He was facing 24 years, if I'm not mistaken. And if you even see some of the testimony that happened before, let me just see what I have loaded up here.
My objection, you find in no.
It was a lot of, I'll say a lot of fuckery that was happening in this trial.
tape was fake or not. Okay? They then put up transcripts of that tape recording with attributions to Mr. Efron. So that means just by that.
Hold
Oh,
I agree.
that tape is important for the prosecution, that Efron said these things, that when they cross-examined Mr. Jimmy, that wasn't being a good friend to Efron because he made a tape. All that is doing is, I'd say it's subordinate, it's different. I would never say that, I didn't say it yesterday. What it is doing is accepting it.
The audio in this shit is trash. I'm not expecting to get the best audio, but Jesus Christ, that one side shit is annoying. I want to just pull up some of A$AP Really's testimony, because I think that to me was the nail in the coffin, was the way that he was acting in the courtroom, because he was going on crazy.
Well, you remember being asked by Mr. Presloming a few minutes ago today about text messages you sent. Okay. With me so far. Are you with me so far?
Yo, you're annoying, bro. Just come on.
Wow.
It's a case. What are we doing here?
Yo, see, this is right there. How are you calling the guy's lawyer annoying? Yo, you're annoying, bro. Yo, you're in court, bro.
Are you keeping up? Stop. Are you keeping up with the question?
I can't keep up with him. I can't take him serious.
No. You got to answer the questions. He asks the questions. He's beginning to ask you a question. He just wants to know if you're keeping up with him. Just ask the whole question.
Sure. You recall being asked by Mr. Presloming a few minutes ago about text messages you sent to Rocky and his manager after the incident saying you tried to kill him.
Yes.
Oh. And you were also saying you tried to kill me. During that same time, you were sending messages saying, I'm going to get that end money, right?
Bro, what are we talking about? We talking about assault or lawsuit?
Okay, I asked a question on the poll here, and this is also for the rebroadcast. I want to know, do y'all think that this was Roc Nation's doing to be able to get this case beat? Because when people were wondering, and everybody was saying, myself included, they were like, yo, you could have took a plea for 6 months with probation, or you're facing 24 years. Take the plea, bro. What's wrong with you, fam? Like, what the hell? But everybody was like, maybe he's got that Roc Nation pass. You know, Rihanna's in his corner, so he might have something to that. But the reason I'm asking, did Roc Nation beat the case for him? Because when you look at this testimony here, I don't even think they needed Roc Nation, even if Roc Nation had any involvement at all. With this type of testimony, Jay could send the lawyers home, yo. Just keep this dude here with the slick hair and let him do his job, and the case seems like it's in good hands.
You keep trying to bring
He's asking you a yes or no question. Listen to the question, and it's yes, no, I don't know, or I don't recall. Go ahead.
At the same time you were saying that, you were also sending text messages saying, I'm going to get that end money.
I don't recall.
You don't recall seeing those messages up here?
Seeing what messages? Do you not like?
You got that message?
The eye rolling and shit, man. Like, bro, get out of here. Get out of here. Big salute to the Canadian DT. Big salute to Belleville, yo. I'm gonna pull up the speech that Rocky said after when he left the courtroom. Garfield said Rihanna a billionaire. Yeah, but bro, this case, from the way that this A$AP Realy guy was talking, and if they had any preconceived notion that he's going to be talking like this, if they know anything about his personality and stuff, they probably could have foreseen that he would have gone into the courtroom. If they were right about it being a money grab, then let's go for it. Let's take it to trial. Because we know that when we get A$AP Realy in there, he's just going to be his regular self. He can't help himself, and we're going to win this shit.
God first. You got to thank God first, you know what I'm saying? And I really want to thank the jury for making the right decision, you know? And I'm just so thankful. This is crazy right now. This whole experience has been crazy for the past 4 years, but I'm thankful. Nonetheless, I'm thankful, and we blessed to be here right now, to be a free man talking to y'all. Thank you. All praise to God.
Congratulations.
Why did they do that camera pan over to Rihanna like that, yo? Hold on, I need to see that again.
God first. You got to thank God first. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to thank the jury for making the right decision. You know, and
Man, suit is sharp, bro. Braids on fleek.
I'm just so thankful. This is crazy right now. This whole experience has been crazy for the past 4 years, but I'm thankful. Nonetheless, I'm thankful, and we blessed to be here.
The guy's dying to swing the camera around. Like, all right. Wrap it up, Rocky. I want to put the camera on Rihanna.
Right now, to be
Why does Rihanna look like she's dressed like a female Johnny Depp?
a free man talking to y'all. Thank you. All praise to God.
Congratulations.
God first. You got to thank God first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Salute to A$AP Rocky. Somebody asked in the chat if he's going to be making an album. Probably not. He probably will, but not like one that he's going to be putting a lot of effort into. I feel like A$AP Rocky has really put music on the back burner for a long time. And now here we are, with a case. The best I could hope for A$AP Rocky in the end of the day is for him to actually stay out of trouble. Because this is the third time that he got in trouble in the last 4 years. And for something like a violent altercation. It seems that he has a propensity for violence. You know what I'm saying? He's a pugilist. The man was over there in Sweden. He got into a fight in Sweden. He was stuck over there for how long when it came to that shit? Like, bruh, you need to calm down, bro. I'm not even going to put no drugs on his jacket or anything, but like, bruh, just woosah. You dodged a big one with this one. You're like, LA, a semi-automatic firearm? You're crazy. Mr. Louis says, it's the New York in him. Listen, bro. You need to get some of that New York out of you. Especially in the West Coast. Like, niggas bang in the West Coast too, bro. Like, just calm down, bro. You're rich. Your wife's a billionaire. Technically, you don't got to put out any more music. Like, what are we really doing, fam? For us to have to gone through this whole thing with A$AP and, get the whole court TV and everything, it's cool for the content creators. We'll make content out of it. But, bro, your fans, like your real, true core fans, I feel like you're wasting a lot of their time with the bullshit, bro. But, I'll leave it there. I don't, this is a W. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. Salute to A$AP Rocky. Congratulations, because we can't say welcome home. The man never had to go do any time for this. He didn't have to go back and be slipping on semen and stuff like that over in the jails. You know what I mean? Pause. But salute to him. I want to get into just something quickly as far as this Super Bowl stuff, because I feel like this whole Super Bowl conversation was beat to death. But we had a conversation over at Justin Hunt's channel. Big salute to Justin Hunt, aka the company man. I had a chance, the opportunity to get into a panel with Wayno, Gina Views, who else was there? DJ Hed, Curtis King, and Justin Hunt. It was a tight panel. Okay, 6 of us in that. We got into some discussions about obviously the Kendrick Super Bowl stuff. The Drake album or the Drake Party Next Door album, but I felt like I stirred up a little bit of shit over there. I'll play a video. There was a couple of segments that actually came out of there. There was one segment that came out of there that hasn't been posted yet about my question that we discussed together as far as Drake and Kendrick making friends. I'll let y'all know, if you didn't see the Culture United, that didn't go over too well. They weren't feeling that one there. Nobody thinks that Drake and Kendrick can be friends. But I'll play this. It says, debate, did Kendrick focus on Drake too much during the Super Bowl? All right, salute to Justin Hunt. Let's run it from right here. with the exception of Not Like Us. Obviously, he's going to have to do Not Like Us. It's the biggest song that he has of the year. Huge. But did he really need to do 3 to 4 Drake songs?
Those are not Drake songs. Those are Kendrick songs.
Or Drake disses.
But I think that's the thing about it. To me, this encourages what I think is a overprotection of a grown man who chose to get in a battle that was too big. It was too big for his britches. He chose to get in that. He said, it's funny how we changed the narrative. He started this situation by saying, drop, nah, came back out this time. Where did that energy go now that we're talking about him as if he's some kind of victim? That's a grown man that got into a battle with the groaner man.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying.
Can I ask you a question very quick? What is
Big to Curtis King. Listen, I feel like some people think that when I get on these Culture United stages that I just get bullied or, oh, these guys gang up on you. It's just a bunch of, K-Dot guys or K-Dot fans against one Drake fan. No, I'm also a K-Dot fan and I'm a Drake fan. And a lot of people who are not fan, supporter, let's call it, all right? And a lot of other people on the panels that are Culture United panels are not only Kendrick fans. Obviously, DJ Hed, he's going to be extremely biased when it comes to Kendrick because that's his DJ. But Wayno made some, and Curtis King is pretty biased when it comes to Kendrick, but salute to him same way. But Wayno has some pretty objective points. All right, so let's keep it running.
What is the 4 disses? Because I keep seeing people bring up like how all these songs are disses, and other than with the exception of Not Like Us, he didn't perform whacked out murals at all. The beat just played. What was the 4 songs that he used to diss him?
Euphoria.
Oh yeah, my fault. I'm bugging. Euphoria did play. All right, 2. So 2 that I could definitively point out. What was the other 2?
Song from the Black Panther soundtrack.
That is when did that become a Drake diss? I just want to know, bro. When did that become?
Yo, I was ready. I had the clip loaded up, yo. Holy shit, I was ready. I was in debate mode in rare form.
A Drake diss record. Like,
hey, Wayno, it was rumored that it was a diss for a long time. It was during the subs back and forth. But the fact that he did it, I think for me, I'm not gonna lie to you, it kind of confirmed that it was. I said,
really?
All of a sudden, and you got Luther out here, you got other songs. Oh, they did Luther, but yeah.
The opening song he did mention the Big 3. And that opening verse.
That's a lot of Drake.
Right.
Euphoria, now, yeah, I ain't gonna front. Euphoria was like, oh shit. I was like, he really did that? That's the only thing I was shocked at, Euphoria.
I'm just saying, I feel like the Super Bowl is bigger than even the battle itself. I understand the battle is a huge thing, and we're not gonna dismiss that. But that's what Not Like Us is for. Not Like Us can handle all of that in one song. We don't need to do 4 songs or 3 songs on the guy. That sounds like obsession to me. Listen, before we continue here, I know I'm a pain in the ass. That's my job. And I'm not doing it because like I don't believe that way or I'm on some grifting shit. This is how I feel. This is the reason why I'm there. Because if I'm not there, respectfully, it's going to be a lot of just like Kendrick admiration. I won't call it glazing because these are all my colleagues and we don't call each other glazers. All right. It's going to be more pro Kendrick takes without any type of person to say, you know what? What about Drake? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing it just because to be a contrarian or anything. This is how I feel. You know, it's to the point where some of these points that I bring up in these Culture United, I've already discussed, whether it's on the podcast or with y'all. I gotta say what I gotta say. I ain't just gonna be like, oh, like, don't get me wrong. In my brain, when I get to be on these panels, like with man like Wayno, like I've been watching Wayno from back in the days on Everyday Struggle. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But I'm not gonna back down. DJ Hed, the nigga DJs for Kendrick Lamar. His name rings bells. But I ain't gonna be scared and be like, well, you know, respectfully. Nah, nigga, what about Drake?
Hip hop.
He said I cut my money up if she don't see it how I see it. Fuck that nigga.
Wait,
the bigger face.
Yeah, but that's see that aggression? Come on. Let's have a discussion. Salute to Gina Views.
That nigga's spending a lot. He's renting a lot of space in that nigga's head.
No,
and he's using the Super Bowl to diss this nigga for 4 songs.
Hold on.
Right back.
Hold on. So, all right, let's put ourselves in somebody else's shoes. I'm gonna keep it 100. If you did anything to make me upset, and I get the largest moment. When I was on Everyday Struggle, see my problems. I never had no problems with nobody in music. I had problems with niggas in the street. I use my platform to shit on a lot of them. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I use my platform to say, yeah, look at me. Y'all doubted me. Fuck you. So I'm gonna keep it 100. We cannot now say, why is he doing that? Because if I hate to keep saying the same thing everybody keeps saying, but if Drake would have won, he would have used every opportunity as well.
But he had that.
Yes, and this has happened before, and they're going to bring up the back-to-back point of when Drake had back-to-back out, and he was dissing Meek, and he sent the bottles to Charlamagne, and he actually really sent bottles to Charlamagne. Like, he was doing all of the extra trolling. But in my heart of hearts, I don't think that if Drake got an opportunity to be on the Super Bowl anytime around that time, that back-to-back would have been one of the songs that he pulled out from the playlist. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong, gang. I'm not here to just be wrong and strong, but I just feel like the Super Bowl was a bigger moment. And actually, let me retract my take a little bit. If he did back-to-back, I don't think he would have performed Charged Up at the Super Bowl too. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not saying don't perform Not Like Us. That'd be stupid. The numbers alone makes it where people want to hear the song, regardless to whatever he's saying on the song. People want to hear the song at the Super Bowl. So you're going to have to do that. It's in the damn commercial. Players work out to the shit. It's a hit. Whether people want to call it bots or not, it's a bop, and it's a hit. So we're not denying that part. But we got to do Euphoria. We got to do, apart from this song there's Tiramisu that has a diss in it too. We got to do the song there from the Black Panthers where he's dissing him in that also. Peekaboo when he's dissing him in that too. Like, come on, bro. Is it a Drake Bowl or is it the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime? Like, let's be real. And I'm saying this from a perspective of somebody who likes Kendrick's music and who enjoyed the Super Bowl performance. The playlist itself, my bad, Serena. We're not going to talk about SZA because SZA is a musician. No matter how much she, had her thing with Drake back in the days, we'll excommunicate that part, okay? Because she's an accomplished musician who deserves to be on the stage just as much. But the positioning of her on the X and all that stuff, like, come on, B. How much space did this nigga Drake rent in your head without even dropping a bag? And I know I'm probably gonna get some dislikes on the repost when I clip this, like, oh, how dare you say something against Kendrick? This is the problem with this whole battle. Y'all niggas took it so seriously because Kendrick represents so many different things, and because of the different things that he mentioned in the songs, the colonizing, all that it's like, no, this is not a battle of rap. It's a cultural battle. No, it's a rap battle with two rich ass niggas who said a bunch of wild shit to each other. Yes, there's different cultural implications, but we reading a little bit too deep into it. Both them niggas is rich as hell. They've been made it. They just don't like each other. So it's like, even when we got guys like Ebro talking about, it was because he was taking a disease out of the culture and what he represents and blah. Shut the hell up, man. Like, you're probably making Kendrick tired. Like, bro, you guys are putting so much pressure on me, bro. I just want to make some hard rap songs and make people think sometimes. Like, Jesus Christ. There is no Easter egg. Oh, you found an Easter egg? Sure, whatever. Like, yes, the man has intention. He puts Easter eggs into his visuals, all of that stuff. But the way y'all prop him up like he's Kendrick Luther King, I don't think he even wants to be that. The nigga just wants to make his slaps. feed the people, and keep it moving. Y'all niggas forced him out at the Black Lives Matter rally. My bad, tongue twisted. The Black Lives Matter rally. Y'all forced this nigga out. He didn't want to come outside. You're like, oh, where's Kendrick? J. Cole's there. Where's Kendrick? What? Because I said the shit in my songs? Leave me alone, fam. If you guys really were to take in how my attitude and the way I am and my personality, you know I'm a guy who likes to stay to myself, stay with my family, do my thing. I don't like the limelight. Why the hell you want me outside of the BLM rally for? Just because I said we gonna be all right in a song? Like, leave me alone. Take that and go. That's my service to you. But y'all got Kendrick like, nah, bro. He's gonna be the next president. He's gonna be the next Obama. He don't want to be, bro. He wants to be in the studio and probably put out some other niggas and let them shine. He want Baby Keem to shine. So even the Kendrick hater or the Kendrick lovers in here who are like, Friday, what are you talking about? I'm not even hating on your guy. I'm actually bigging him up in this little rant that I'm having right now. It's just y'all have so much expectation from him that he probably doesn't even want. Osmosis Bless says, once you bring up the wife's name, it's up for life. Really? Is it? Or is it because you decided it to be? Because there's a lot of niggas whose wives' names been brought up in rap songs. And they didn't go completely off the goddamn deep end for months and months. And let me put 10 songs in a goddamn performance of 18 minutes against this one nigga. Jesus Christ. Y'all got this guy like the saint. Oh, but, you know, he said you're rapping like you're trying to free the slaves. It's on like Donkey Kong. Okay, that's what Not Like Us is for. This is the only point that I was making. I wasn't trying to say no diss songs. Not Like Us encompasses everything you need. Run that and go. You have bare, huge hit songs. And not even the hit songs that, the white people gonna like these songs. No, like, Untitled Unmastered has bangers. Come on, fam. Y'all just being disingenuous with this shit. I'm not saying the people on the panel. I'm saying the super fans.
And Not Like Us. He called him a PDF file on the damn song. So you can get everything done in one song.
Friday, can I mention this? Why wasn't it enough when it was Drake versus Meek Mill and he had all those memes from the internet on his big screen? During those
with one song.
That was nominated for a Grammy. That was nominated for a Grammy.
Okay, so
Charged Up and Back to Back is one song?
Bro, they played that song everywhere. They played.
Hold on, let's stop her there for a second because I'm only realizing some of this now in hindsight. Wayno said it was nominated for a Grammy. Nominated. The nigga won 5. And that's great. I'm not even saying that's fine. That's amazing. You won 5 Grammys for the one song. Now go spike the ball in the end zone by doing the song at the Super Bowl and keep it moving and go make money for the year. Not go almost running out of breath, running down the football field doing Euphoria. That's obsession.
That song everywhere.
But did we need Euphoria too, though? At the Super Bowl?
Yes, I ain't gonna lie. That's the only part that was petty to me. Euphoria, I was like, oh, nah, word.
Well,
like,
I'll say this. I thought that was one of the most impressive parts of the whole joint, right? Because that's when he's going all the way across.
I gotta stop this here. I'm sorry. Drake, and this is from West. It said Drake glazers need to be studied. Is this me Drake glazing for real, or am I saying that Kendrick is way greater of a person than just the battle itself? I'm not glazing Drake here, bro. Pause. I'm low-key glazing Kendrick. Saying you're a bigger pause. Okay, let me. I had to add a double pause on that. Saying low-key, you're bigger than the actual moment itself, too, fam. Now, if you make the moment, me desecrating Drake, then people are gonna start forgetting all of the other accolades that you received along the way, the Pulitzer, all that other shit. It's just gonna be, the guy who took out Drake. Come on, fam. You're more than that, bro. We didn't need 4 songs at the Super Bowl that had some type of Drake-ness. We needed, not wanted, we needed Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, but we didn't need no Euphoria. We didn't need Tiramisu. Come on, bro. I'm going to stand 10 toes on that.
Across the football field, delivering crystal clear lyrical gymnastics.
About Drake.
I mean, it's a great song about Drake. It's a fantastic song about Drake. I bet Drake wishes he had that song in his catalog. Drake would love to have a song like that in his catalog.
DeMar DeRozan jersey on the floor like anybody cares last night. Like, come on, bro.
At his concert.
So what? This was Kendrick's moment. He got the right to make his moment about whatever he wants to make it about. That's how I feel.
But just know that moment is Drake.
Huh? Look. I want to say one thing because everybody keeps saying if it wasn't for Drake, Kendrick wouldn't be doing all of this. So why is a lot of people keep saying that? So all of these numbers that Drake is doing now that he put out an album, is that not a product of Kendrick as well?
Yeah.
Yes,
okay. I just want to put that out because nobody's not saying that.
On the downside.
No. Kendrick ain't down. He got 3 albums in the top 100. It's not down. No way possible.
I'm saying Drake on the downside. Like that's a product. Drake's lack of numbers, I guess, is a product of the battle. Okay,
I don't really care about numbers and shit. I just think that
they're gonna argue me down to the death.
Your perspective on all of this, I think the whole world has actually. You know what I mean? I think you have been our lens into this camp and a lot of decisions that were being made. But one thing I really did appreciate that you were talking about on Effective Immediately this week was you were saying either you have people are being critical of him not playing typically the white man's game at the Super Bowl. And he went in and went all the way in and stood on what he wanted to say, and he made a unique experience out of it. Where are you at in this conversation that we're having right now? This very spirited, fiery conversation. What does this moment for Kendrick look like to you, and what do you think about?
My bad. I dropped a grenade in there, and then everything just went crazy. I thought we were going to have a civil conversation until I just started dropping grenades in there. Let's talk.
His decision making at the Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, I kind of said it, but I think that, well, first of all, Friday, with all due respect, you wrong as 2 left shoes, unless corrective shoes are needed for someone's walking condition.
No,
but I think so. It's a couple of things. It's a couple of things that people are missing about this.
Respectfully, I'm not wrong. That's my opinion. I know that's your man's in them. I'm not wrong. The nigga did 4 songs about the nigga. I don't care how much. That means that Drake hurt his feelings way more than he's letting on. Because Kendrick doesn't talk. You know, Kendrick's mysterious. He only, he pops out when it's time to show niggas. Okay. And when it was time to pop out and show niggas, he showed niggas, I am annoyed by Drake. So this is what I'm going to be just centering on. I got to Drake. Every other song, Drake. Okay, my nigga. All right, my nigga. But Drake is the one who's upset. Drake is the one who can't get over it. Drake is the one who's obsessed. Okay, my nigga. All right, guys. I must not know. I might need to quit podcasting because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
This, right? I maintain the same positioning that I've maintained since episode 1 and of the bigger picture, and since we launched Effective Immediately, and since the summer or the springtime. If you are not authentically of this culture, and I'm not talking about hip hop culture, I'm talking about urban street culture, you will not understand what it means to completely pack someone out, obliterate the opponent, leave them. Where we come from, Gina can attest.
Right there, it makes this is why your argument means nothing. Because where we come from, and you're on this other side of the border, which means on the other side of a border, anything that you have, it means it's like watered down by 2,000%. Y'all ain't got no crimes out there. You know, your legal system's amazing. There's no poverty. So where we come from, it comes from that point of view because we actually know the struggle and we know real shit. And there's no way that you guys could know that over there in the 416 or over there in Canada, right? Because you're Canadian. That's a disingenuous way to start a debate, because then that means that everything else that comes out of my fucking mouth doesn't mean shit. And that's bullshit. Like, we cast the same charges, we got the same gangs, we got all the same bullshit over here that I don't mess with, that I'm not here to glorify. But shit happens. People are broke. All right, so we understand poverty. We understand packing a nigga out and continuously doing it until we go too far. We get that too. We do it over here too. Niggas die every day, B, in Toronto. Overkill. So using that as you can't understand because of where your environment. No, that's bullshit.
To this, I don't know where y'all from. Wayno probably, maybe, I don't know how they politics work in Harlem. Where we come from, there's
hold on. Allin said that's not what he said Friday. I know that's not what he said. That's what the fuck he insinuated, bro.
Thing called a friendly, which was offered to the boy, right? A friendly would be like if me and Justin or me and Wayno had an issue. We homies. We can catch a friendly. After that, we shake hands or we don't, and we go our separate ways. It's kind of deaded at that point. If we are not friends, we were always taught ain't no fair ones. What that means is complete obliteration of the adversary. That means that there is no, oh, this is too far, or same school as, if you go back.
Listen, I know that y'all are over here trying to, listen, I'm not coming from a malicious perspective. I like Hed. Pause. Hey, sorry, gang. I might have to go stand in the goddamn corner. Actually, that's not a pause. I like Hed from women. However, hold on. Let me get back in center. But when it comes to this whole Los Angeles versus, I know it's not an America thing. He's talking about Los Angeles. Yes, we got people out here who take it too far too. Niggas have their first course of action as violence over here too. There's a bunch of niggas who I denounce every day because of the stupid violent activities that they go on with over here in Toronto. So I understand. Like, I'm listening, but I already understand what he's saying. Yes, we do that over here too. And the thing is, I hate having to say that. Like, well, come on. We do that over here too. I feel like it should just be known. We shouldn't have to educate people on the other side of the border that we got bullshit over here too. Yes, obviously, Canada's a nice country, but it's not all nice. And Toronto's not even the worst place statistically or per capita. It's like Winnipeg or one of them places. Holy. This just gets me under my skin. Oh, god damn. 1 second, gang. I'm telling you, my mouse has been acting crazy today. Let me pull this shit up again. Uno momento, gang. And bear with me if my internet does go out, because we had some wild snowstorms over the last few days. I'll pull it up.
Are participating in things that they don't know shit about.
So what does that mean? What does that mean? Just to expand on the point that somebody was saying, like, no, we're not. It's literally saying you're not qualified because of where you come from to actually have this opinion and the opinion hold weight. Respectfully. And listen, to be honest, DJ Hed, that's pretty wrong, bro. Don't do that to me, fam. You don't know me, bro. Niggas had to ask me, oh, you got a podcast? It's because you don't freaking know me, bro. You don't know how I don't want to have to even say, oh, my pedigree or whatever, bro. I've been putting in work in this hip-hop game before a podcast, bro. Don't disqualify us because we're from the north of the border. Guess who else is from north of the border? Drake. Guess what? Most famous rapper in the world. Okay. Well, that's not so American, I guess, right? Come the fuck on, man.
Because people who are not authentically of the culture are participating in things that they don't know shit about.
Like me.
So when things go left to them, from their perspective, they think, oh, this is too far, or this is, but when you use certain verbiage,
you guys don't realize the coded talking or the coded language that's happening right there. It's saying, because you're a Canadian little sissy Karen ass bitch, and I know he's not saying that, but this is what I'm saying. Because you're a little Canadian north of the border sassy ass Karen ass bitch, yeah, he went too far for you, but for us rugged, hardcore, real hip hop to the bone, respected West Coast niggas, it's never too far.
In certain environments or hoods across them, however you want to look at it, right? When you use certain verbiage, when you say SMD, where Wayno from, those are fighting words. When you call somebody weird on where I'm from, those are fighting words. When you call somebody a bitch unilaterally, those are fighting words.
Respectfully, fam, I don't need this shit to be explained to me like I'm a layman, bro.
When you say something like it's up, that means that there's no more dialogue that needs to happen. That means it's all physicality, right? Or violence that needs to take place. What happens is you get these people who don't authentically come from these things, and they say things because they think it's just internet, or they look at World Star and they think that it's just, this is a Tubi movie. This ain't that. This is real life shit going on. So when you mention Wayno's wife, you then can't tell Wayno how to react when he sees you. Or you then can't tell Wayno how to respond when it comes to his, oh, Wayno went too far. You brought up his kids and his family. You can't tell someone how to react when that happens.
Don't worry. I am not, for the people who saw this, y'all saw this. I ain't backing down, fam. And it's not because I'm trying to be a contrarian. It's because I know I'm right. I don't even think I'm right. I know I'm right. I watched the show. I listened to the playlist.
So what I think is he responded appropriately according to protocol.
1 second applause.
Listen, I can agree with some of the things you're saying, but I feel like all of that is encompassed inside of Not Like Us. Not Like Us is a scathing, dope diss track. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that the song's whack. And I think the song is necessary to be played at the Super Bowl. But you can get all your Drake attention. You can cut his head off, do everything you need to do into one song. Once you start going song, now you're wasting material on a nigga that, you know, that I feel like it shouldn't be running that much space in your head.
Again, we're having two separate conversations, bro.
No, we're not.
You're having a rap conversation. I'm telling you that rap was used as a vehicle to disseminate how he felt about certain things. Does that make sense?
Am I wrong about this, gang? Let me check the temperature over here. Let's check the temperature. Did Kendrick perform too much Drake disses? 37% says yes, 63% says no. All right, maybe I'm wrong then in the opinions of this poll. I still don't think I'm wrong. Okay? Like, bro, Euphoria is an amazing song. But at the Super Bowl, it's Obsession. I would have even went for All the Stars because it's kind of a coded song. But the thing that's getting me irked about this conversation is you don't understand because you're Canadian. And I don't like that shit, bro. It makes for disingenuous arguments, man, or debates. It means, yeah, I'll debate with you, but I really don't respect your opinion because technically your opinion is null and void because you're from north of the border. And that's just not a good place or foundation to have a debate from. That means no matter what I say, I'm wrong.
I feel like the stage was too big for that. I understand on that.
It's not a DJ Hed thing only. It's the audience too, the super extra. Yo, I'm from the Bay. There's no way you. There's somebody who told me in one of the comments earlier on the Big Meech video. how Canadians got an opinion on Big Meech. The fuck you talking about? How Canadians got an opinion on Big Meech? Big Meech is a public figure who's been all over all these different publications, and I'm doing a podcast. So we're not supposed. Are we only supposed to talk about Canadian people and shut up? How are you guys talking about Big Meech? Your guy Big Meech is a bum, and I said it. Am I not allowed to have an opinion on Big Meech being a bum?
To dictate how someone responds to your disrespect.
It's just my opinion. I just feel like
no. I'm just saying. Like, that's what I'm telling you. We're coming from two different places, perspective wise. Where we're from, you don't get to dictate how I respond to your disrespect.
And in
if
Toronto,
it's the same over here.
See, let me cook. Let me finish cooking.
Too. If somebody disrespects me, somebody calls me a goof. My first protocol is not to call them a goof back. No, it's to punch them in the mouth. That's an activation word in Toronto.
Or
just
so?
like weird is an activation word in LA. You call it somebody a goof over here. It comes from inside the jail cells. You call somebody.
I didn't hear the sneak. See, I love me some headphones, some good headphones on the replay. Or Sue, why stick it? Drake doesn't represent what all Canadians or all Torontonians do. Don't do that.
Activation word in Toronto.
Or
just
so?
like weird is.
See that? You heard that? That's from Curtis. Curtis, don't do that. I fuck with you, Curtis. Don't do that. No, if somebody calls somebody a goof, nobody's going to go sue them. They're going to pop them in the mouth. They might get shot. Or sue. That's what Drake is doing with the battle or with his label. They ain't got nothing to do with us. But saying that means we think all of you Canadians are soft. So whatever your debate points are, they're still null and void, no matter how much years you've been putting in this game, no matter how much years the whole country's been putting in the game, it's null and void because you're from across the border. Maybe if Trump makes you the 51st state, now you can have an opinion. Do you guys see the logic in that? And where I'm coming from and why it's got me so heated? Like, am I crazy or am I saying some right shit right here? Let me know, okay? Because I can leave it alone. But I think that I'm right when it comes to this shit. And don't even let me get started when it comes to if I'm not FBA, then I'm extra wrong. I'm wrong times 5. Holy smokes.
Activation word in LA, you call it somebody a goof over here, it comes from inside the jail cells. You call somebody a goof over here, you better be swinging or you're a pussy.
Okay, so with that perspective in mind, if someone says to you, like, yo, Friday, I don't like this. Let's get into it. Let's have a competition. Let's have a content war or whatever niggas is doing on the internet, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna crash out on you on my stream, and then I want you to crash out on me on my screen. You know, so let's have a content thing, right? But then I cross the line and I say something to you, right? Where I call you a goof on my stream.
Mm-hmm.
You then are like, you respond and you do a whole video of just berating me, right?
Yeah.
And then I come on my stream and I'm complaining like, oh, you went too far. I don't get to do that if I was the aggressor. Does that make sense?
Of course. I've dealt with it in my own content. I have people that are going at me to this day because I told them, suck your mom, which is another Toronto thing that you just can't say to somebody.
Salute to Rockboy Ninja. So let's unpack that quick fast. We'll do the elevator explanation of it. Once upon a time, on one of my regular rants, Rockboy Ninja was already on a tirade, posting pictures on his Instagram. Why don't Friday? Where's Friday's wife? Why don't Friday get a family? Blah, 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 blah. Like this obsession shit, okay? And eventually I got fed up and I went on a rant and I said, yo, Rockboy, suck your mother. All right? To be honest, in 2025, I apologize. I feel like I apologized like 3 years ago, but this nigga was not trying to hear that shit. And he's like, anytime, no matter what, if this guy's name comes up, I'm never called Friday on his platform. It's Freaky Friday, okay? And anytime that I do break a news story, he'll just pull that shit. He won't say I pulled it from the We Love Hip Hop Network, whatever. They just steal the shit out of it. And you know what? It's fine. But I'll be damned if Rockboy Ninja was to get up on Academic Stream and be like, oh, by the way, you know who I don't like? Friday. Then he's going to start looking like a bitch. And I know Rockboy ain't a bitch. So he wouldn't do that. He got an opportunity to go up on a big platform and talk his shit about something that has something to do with something else. He's not going to be like, oh, yeah, and you know what? I got ops, and his name is Friday. He's going to be like, I ain't going to bring up that nigga on this big-ass stage and give him some extra light. Hell no. So I put that as the equivalent as the Super Bowl. I'm not going to take the Super Bowl to obsess over Drake. When I go on Academic Stream, I'm not like, yo, by the way, did you know that there's this guy Rockboy who talks shit about me? No, that's gay. I don't use huge platforms to talk about my ops.
I don't know how that works, but
that's a Jamaican thing for real.
We got a lot of Jamaican slang, but I said it on a live stream in one of my rants about another content creator over here, and to this day, he is never going to let it go. And guess what? I understand, but it's not like he's going to spend every living day making content about me. He made his content about me, and he kept it moving.
But what I'm saying to you is, if he were to continue making content,
how is that a false equivalency, fam? I've been on Aiden Ross's stream. I never decided, you know what? Oh, yo, Aiden, by the way, there's this guy who doesn't like me, and he always starts dissing me. He'd be like, what's his name? Oh, his name is Rockboy Ninja. Let's pull up his channel. Like, I wouldn't do that. He's my op. He was my op. Why would I bring him to the grand stage? And I'm not even saying don't diss your op on the grand stage. You made a hit song called Not Like Us that's still playing, still collecting money. Run the tune. Run it 2 times if you want, bro. But then keep it moving, fam. You have a huge catalog. Come on, bro.
Let me land. He wouldn't come up on Culture United, a big platform, and be like, oh, by the way, that Friday guy, because now I'm renting space in his head.
That's not.
I'll say this, y'all. I think that when it came to the,
you done, bro. Come on, fam. Point on the board, bro.
Performance, it was basically a timeline of the last year, right? Like, it was a timeline of the last year. I didn't expect Kendrick to do more GNX records than the classic joints, but like Justin said, like, he made a point. He did Mad City and All Right on the last Super Bowl. And also, I mean, does it really matter that he owns the masters to the records or not, right? Like, one thing I can say about working behind the scenes as an A&R, I don't be knowing what people be owning. I be finding.
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm probably gonna have to holler for the copyright on that because Justin's got a tight team on there. Me too. Salute to Quarterlab. But yeah, man, bro, I just felt like afterwards when I was sitting and taking in this debate, it was like, am I ever even going to be am I going to be understood in this debate? Can I even win in any point if, my point of view isn't coming from, like, even if I was like from, and no disrespect, but like Connecticut, niggas would have been like, oh, well, you're a Connecticut nigga. We'll listen. We'll take a listen. Connecticut gets it in. I know they got some shit. Were you from Hartford? You know what I'm saying? Oh, now we'll listen a little bit more. I could have been from Vermont. I know there ain't no hoods in Vermont. Come on. Anybody from Vermont in the chat? Lie to me and tell me, yo, you could watch out for the 7-Eleven down the street from, north and, Wilcrest. They get it over there. Like, come on, man. Would you listen to me if I was from Vermont? Your true captain. He knows what it is, bro. He deals with this shit all the time. Oh, man. Tank said, Friday, you the token in the group, right? All black panel. I'm just not black enough. And I'm dark skinned. I'm just not black enough. You know what I'm saying? That damn Canadian. That Canadian blood. They ain't got no slavery in there. Hold on. I can't smell no oppression in your blood. I don't know if you're qualified to speak on this. Come on, fam. Come on, dog. But listen, man, salute to the whole panel, man. Salute to Gina Views. Salute to Justin Hunt for bringing this together. Okay, he's been bringing these Culture United together. This is the 6th one and more on the way. Shit, I'm sure you'll see me in another one, right? I was out there cooking, man. I was cooking, throwing grenades. Let's go. Don't listen. Wait till my pardon comes in. Oh shit. You don't want to see me on the other side of the border on a panel on camera. Niggas might swing on me. Bro, we told you to shut up. You're Canadian. You can't have an opinion. Stop talking, bro. Why you keep on interrupting with your stupid takes? You'll swing on this nigga, bro. I'm gonna have to roll deep when I go over there, bro. Show them Toronto niggas ain't playing. Anywho, let's move on. Let me just check something while I'm over here on YouTube. I just want to check something. I'm being nosy. All right. Let's just do a quick check on the boy Akademiks. Akademiks. They got me feeling like I'm Akademiks. Well, not me. Salute to Akademiks. Well, hold on. Salute to him as, you know, for his work, everything that he's done in the game. I know there's a bunch of sensitive people are in the chatter. Salute him for what? What do you mean salute him? He's a groomer. Ah! Calm down. I know. I heard. But I just, every once in a while, I want to check on this nigga because I feel like he hasn't been really streaming too tough. Is he going to stream today? Let me check on my phone. Because there's bare stories, bro. Usually, Ak is on point. He's posting like crazy. Okay, if you go on his Instagram, he's going crazy. Salute to Underground Nation. That's the homie SXM. He says he's 3-year ban. Yeah, but we ain't talking about Twitch. Remember, Twitch is a side stream app for him. Yes, it's the app that a lot of people recognize him for. He's really brought hip hop over to the Twitch platform. But end of the day, he keeps it jugging over there on YouTube. All right. I know Akademiks as a YouTuber from his Akademiks videos from back in the days. Those videos from back in the days there, that's where I know Ak from. So YouTube, in the end of the day, is his bread and butter. There's multiple things that are going on. I went through my list of topics. Hold on, let me pull up his page. I'm trying to do too many things at the same time. I went through my list of topics and I was like, yo, I got some Canadian topics, obviously. But I got a lot of shit that's happening south of the border. And there's a lot of shit happening. A$AP Rocky. I mentioned earlier what's happening with the Jay-Z case. And Akademiks has been super extra heavy on the Jay-Z case and keep giving us all the updates, the Diddy case, everything. Joe Budden and 50 Cent beef. That's crazy. I can't wait to get to that segment. You know what I'm saying? There's things that are going on in the hip-hop scene. Once upon a time, Akademiks is on that shit. Every single story. Yo, A$AP Rocky got his verdict yesterday. Akademiks on a regular basis would have been streaming during the verdict. He could have ran the verdict during the stream. I had to watch the shit respectfully through Adam22 and them shit. 22 on No Jumper. And I was like, bro, this is a hard watch. Like, I really can't listen to Brick Baby and Luscious take sometimes. It's just like, bruh. Right? But I ended up just going to the stream myself and just watching the verdict and saying, okay, No Jumper is watching it. They're catching it in real time. But the biggest hip-hop streamer, Akademiks, is on a break? Hold on. because I know you're a chat princess, brown skin dragon. Salute to you. Act deserves a break. Still, he's still holding up though. Folks can't burn out. They got families to feed. Yes, and Act's lifestyle is expensive. You know what I mean? The money needs to be generated, and streaming is what makes his money. I have a theory. I think he might have been demonetized on YouTube. Low key. And I don't want that to happen to him. I'm not trying to put it on his jacket or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But for him to not be taking opportunity of all these news stories, it might be something to the YouTube. And here's why. It's not because of what happened in that Discord. It's because of the backlash that happened afterwards. There's a lot of people out there that were so offended. And then there's a lot of academics detractors or haters, let's call them, who will go and start reporting the man's page. I've had it happen to my Instagram before. You know what I'm saying? Where to start reporting your page. And next thing you know, YouTube just does some stupid shit and demonetizes you. And then you'll get your demonetization back. I've been demonetized 2 times in 1 year. And YouTube had to like reconfigure it. They're like, oops, my bad. The second time they were like, oops, my bad. The first time I had to change some shit up on my channel. I'm not saying that I'm right, but I'm just saying that if your YouTube channel does get demonetized, 1, you can't get super chats. 2, it kind of shows, you know what I'm saying? Like people will be able to see it from the outside, even if you're trying to keep it on the low and just stream anyway. Okay. I'm not saying that this is happening. I'm just wondering why he's not taking opportunity of all of these headline news stories. These are not little news stories. The ASAP Rocky case, the man would have made a bag off of covering that stream. I just don't get it. Let me read this comment here. Salute to Brown Skin Dragon. And listen, I'm not trying to single you out. It's just, I know I got a chat nigga sweater in the closet, fam. I got this shit back in 2014, 2013. So this is how long I've been rocking with Ak. You know what I'm saying? Like on his old website. So if there's any insight that we can get on this, like, bruh, where you at? I know it wasn't this Blackboy Max shit that took the nigga out like that, bro. Firstly, look how long Ak's been streaming for. Some folks would be hospitalized. That's a lot of hours. Yes. And no. Because some of these other streamers be streaming for way longer. 8-hour streams. Hasanabi be sitting there for like mad hours. And he's active, right? 920 Mario said Axe sabotage himself. So, no, this is what I want to read. And salute to you though. Trey Taylor says Axe is tweeting like crazy. This is what I'm saying. He's super active, but just not on stream. My Twitter, like we follow each other on Twitter. That's a stunt. But we follow each other on Twitter. I see Bear tweets more than usual. This nigga gone on a news rant. Like, yo, I got all the news. Every piece of news, every update, everything that's going on. This nigga's like on it. Right? Let me go on Twitter quick fast to show you. Like, this nigga's tweeting. He's like Kanye in his prime right now. Take this shit to stream, my nigga. What's up? I'm not trying to like put a spotlight, but like, nigga, if the biggest streamer, if there was a streamer that was bigger than Ak, and Ak was just doing this thing, and there is other streamers. Like if Kai Cenat disappeared all of a sudden, just out the blue, and Kai Cenat was known for covering breaking news, and Ak would be like, yo, where you at, bro? Where are you at? I dare say that he might get burnt out, not from the extended amount of hours of streaming, maybe the extended amount of Hennessy hours of Hennessy that's going inside of your liver. And I'm saying this I'm coming from a place of caring. and an experience. There's only so long that you can go hard in the paint every day, Henny up, pouring up on the stream. Bro, you can start. My side is hurt. You wake up. Oh, my side. What's that pain? Oh, is that my liver? Yo, where the liver at? Is it in the back? Yo, it's like I'm just getting a pain, like it's like right here. It's killing me. Every time. Hold on, let me take another sip of the Henny. Oh. Ochanko said, nope, that's your pancreas. I'm not a doctor, bro. I just know that the liver somewhere. Every time it's like, oh. Right? Drink the bush tea instead. Some roots, my youth. If I drink some roots. Like, damn, bro. Yo, the real yak rats, no. Just take that some of that brown liquor. Oh, wake up in the morning. Yo, listen, when I was in my heyday of drinking, I think I started to get the gout. Like my feet was hurting. It's like, yo, this white man's feet swelling up like this. What the hell? Just walking around on the balls of my heels, like, Okay, I was down in a bottle of vodka actually a bottle and a half of vodka per day. Shit went right to my feet, yo. That and a bunch of red meat and shit, you know what I'm saying? Health is wealth, bro. I'm stupid. Well, look at this. Bear tweets, bro. He's on it, man. I'm not gonna count the Academy TV because the Academy is a little bit different. That's he says that, you know, that's somebody else that handled that page. We'll leave it alone. All right. I'm just making an observation. I made this observation a few weeks before any of this shit happened. All right. This is not a Plaque Boy Max and whatever that youth's name is thing. This is an observation that I made way before that happened. There's a whole video. The video went crazy where I was like, where's Akademiks? I might have to title this, Where is Akademiks Part 2? Because look at this. Look at the hours times on this. Because 19 minutes ago, he's alive. Yo, let me check on this youth, bro. Yo, Ak, anybody home? Go to his, no stories, no, yo, streaming tonight. We're going to get to this news. Jesus Christ. Tweetademics is real. This nigga just relegated himself to a blog page, bro. Come on, fam. Bring Ak back again, bro. What? Listen, we'll leave it there. If you guys find out any more information, holler at me. Let me know. Okay? But my theory is his page might be demonetized. His YouTube page might be demonetized. And it's like, it's going to look kind of spooky if he's streaming on a demonetized page. Trust me, I've been there. Let's keep it moving, though. All right? I ain't trying to stir up no shit, man. I ain't trying to stir up no trouble. I don't want no trouble. We're going to move on. Okay, I wanted to get to just a quick conversation here about the N-word. about the word nigga. Nigga. So I posted something courtesy of the Luke and Lucy podcast. This is a podcast that, and salute to the homie Lord Lucan. He has a podcast that he created with Lucy a while back. They, I think, stopped the podcast production, but they're going to be revamping it real soon. This is one of the conversations that came off of that pod. And, you know, it was brought to my attention. And I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can bring it up over here. Because there's a problem with hood chicks who just think that they get a pass because they come from the same hood as a bunch of other niggas. And it's like, well, come on. I've been around niggas all my life. Can't I say it too? I take black dick. Pause. Like, no. Maybe yes, in your circle, but it doesn't make it right. But we'll play the clip here.
Again, for the record, the non-black woman with the black baby can't say it.
No, you cannot say it.
The non-black.
Don't say it. It's not a.
Can't say it.
No, you cannot say it. I don't care if you grew up in Rexdale. I don't care if you grew up in Malvern. I don't care if you grew up in Jane and West. I don't care if you grew up like Lawrence. I don't care. You are not allowed to say the N-word. It is the most classless thing you can say if you're not part of the culture. Okay?
Again, for the record, the non-black woman with the black baby.
So, gang, salute to Lucy. Is she spitting facts right there? She said it's the most non-classless thing that you can say if you're not part of the culture. I'll even add one more onto it as somebody who's a regular sayer of niggas. I think it's a classless thing even when you're part of the culture. We shouldn't be saying it neither. We do. It is what it is. But as far as outside of the culture, oh, hell no. Hell to the no. All right. Listen, we've had this debate a few different times. Low key, we got artists in the city who say that shit who ain't black. And I've mentioned it. I've mentioned it on live streams. Can we get anybody in the chat who's from our city, non-black, who be saying the word nigga in their raps, in the way when they talk to people in their interviews? Let me know. Let me know if y'all educated in the chat. Give me some Toronto artist or artist that be using the word nigga, and they can't. They ain't part. They not that they're not part of the culture. They part of the culture. That's cool. Like you're part of the hip hop culture, but you ain't niggas. When they pull you over, you don't even check the other box. You can check the white box even sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Comic Gang strong, man. Illinois says snow day. I'll say no on snow day. I never heard him say no nigga in no skits or anything. I've never heard him behind the scenes. I don't know if he does. I doubt it. Let me see. Kilo from MTL does. Who's Kilo? Is he a black guy? White guy? I'm on Instagram right now. Let's look him up. Let's look him up. Send me the IG name. Yeah. I see somebody say Roadrunner in there. I had an interview with Roadrunner years ago where we told him, you know, why do you, we asked him why he said it. And he said, it's kind of a thing that from him growing up in the hood and stuff like that. And, just being around Bear Masters, always using the word. So it just kind of became the part of his vocabulary. I know that it doesn't come from a malicious place. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those people who are like, yo, you trying to call me a nigga? Like, no, I know that it's just a product of your environment. But, Nab used to say it. Jojo said chair girl. Holy shit. The chair girl used to use the N-word? I know her friend used to. Jay Castro says, I know a white boy raised on the Jane who says it. Yes. And no man's over there on the Jane with him are like, bro, what you say? Wait, what? Did the white boy just say nigga? No, he's been saying it forever from the time that he started hanging with the man them, probably from from junior high or even before that. He was probably saying niggas. All right? Kilo official. Let me look him up. If he's Haitian, then he's cool. It's cool. Listen, if you leave it up to and this is all due respect to the FBA peoples. If you leave it up to the FBA peeps, if you're not Black American, you can't say nigga. Hold on. If you're not Black American, you can't say nigga. All right. Kilo official. Oh, two. Yo, Jesus Christ. It's hard to get Instagram names, eh? Kilo official. But if he's Haitian, then allow him. Let him use that. Nigga ain't got no pictures. I don't know. I can't find him, but it doesn't matter. But y'all get the point, though. Like, I feel like a lot of people got a pass, but it's just a problem with the people from their own hood who gave them the pass. You know what I'm saying? They set you up for failure, fam. Guys like Nav. Who else used to say that back in the days? Belly. Belly's full Palestinian, yo. Belly ain't got one drop of Black in him. You know what I'm saying? Before we exit this topic here, how do y'all feel about the word wigger? Is that a derogatory term? One in the chat, if wigger is a derogatory, like what can white people say wigger? Because once upon a time, I used to feel like it didn't mean nothing. It was like, yeah, whatever. Who cares? But then after a while, I started thinking to myself, you're kind of saying nigga without saying nigga. Just replacing the N with a W. How do I explain that? It's like almost getting a pass because you didn't use the N. Right? So when you see a white guy who's wearing a lot of hip hop culture clothes, and then somebody says, yo, you're being a wigger, or even add the ER, because wigger is not really the word that people use. That's not the word. People actually say wigger. You get me? We're just saying wigger because it's like whatever. You know what I'm saying? We put some sauce on the shit. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody says that, like when a white person says that about another white person, to me, they're saying you're trying to be a white nig ER. So they get to say nigga without saying it. So then when I hear it come from a white person's mouth, like, yo, that person's being a wigger, I'm like, it makes my hairs on my back like, where once upon a time it didn't. But like once I started getting more information and stuff like that, and maybe I got woke or something, I don't know. I just started saying, I don't know if I feel comfortable with you saying wigger either. Am I being too sensitive with that, gang? Y'all could let me know. I'm okay with you know, Friday. You're being sensitive, bro. Calm down. It's wigger. Sorry, I keep on saying wigger. It's wigger. Like, relax, bro. It's, bro, DEI Rick, bro. Like, calm down. But I just feel like it's not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like, if we say it, we already can say nigga. So when we say, yo, that person's being a wigger, and I keep on saying wigger, when that person's being a wigger, I could kind of get away with it because I could actually say the word. But when the white person is saying it, it's like, am I letting you get away with something that you can't just because you put a W instead of an N? Just something for y'all to think about. You know what I'm saying? Next time somebody or one of your white friends or whatever, like, yo, this guy's a real wigger. You're like, whoa. Who are you talking to, bro? Right? You can't use that neither. That's off the list. I thought we could say it. No, no more. We're updating the rules. Okay? Refresh and get the update. Anyhow, hold on. Let me just, before I move on. And big salute to Luke and Lucy. I'm glad that they were able to spark this conversation here. Yeah, that word. Brown Skin Dragon says, Wigger reminds me of a word, Korea boo. Jay Castro said that word died in the early 2000s. Yeah, it don't really get thrown around too much. That's why when I do hear it now, it's like, because now it's like everybody's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So when you see a white guy wearing like a Nike tech suit, you're not like, yo, look at this Wigger over here. It's like, no, that's all they sell at the store. There ain't no other choices. All the choices in the sports stores are all hip hop shit. There's no white guy way of dressing anymore. Like, you got a fly hoodie on? Okay, well, look at that Wigger over there. He's wearing a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like, if you got like the pants down to like your ankles and you know you're trying to do the, you know, you got cornrows, like blonde cornrows and shit, like you're a Wigger, bro. Take the goddamn cornrows out of your head, bro. Calm down, Wigger ass white boy. Right? The cornrows with the bubbles to the back and shit like that. Just blonde as fuck. Oh man, Alden says I don't open the door for white people in February. G Castro, yeah, white boy with a do-rag, you a Wigger. You're like, bro, you don't have waves, bro. I don't care. You can brush till you get to the scalp, my nigga, or my white boy. You ain't getting no waves. So why are you wearing a do-rag for? You know what I'm saying? You're doing too much, my youth. Go get Wigger tattooed on your arm, bro. Yeah, white boys with a do-rag. Holy shit, man. And I feel like I'm dissing a rapper or somebody that's probably in my catalog or something. I don't even realize it. They're like, Friday. But I like my do-rag. You're a Wigger, bro. Take the goddamn do-rag off, my nigga. You look crazy. Anywho, just, you know, some good conversation for the room, you know. Just think about it next time you hear that word. All right. Eminem did wear do-rags and he looked crazy. Let's get to Joe Budden. I told you all before that I have 2 Joe Budden segments. Okay, where should we start? Let's start with Joe Budden versus Drake. Okay. Salute to Joe Budden once again. Joe Budden is on his 10th year of podding. Congratulations to him. Let me give him a round of applause. Where's the round of applause? I've been watching or listening. Actually, I don't really watch Joe Budden podcast. I listen to the podcast on audios. I've been listening to the audios from the time the show was called I'll Name This Podcast Later. All right. So I got a lot of knowledge and love for the podcast. And just for him as a podcaster, as a former artist, I was a mood music listener. All love lost, some love lost, all of that shit. But him and Drake, that history has been going on for way too long. One thing that we forgot to cover when we were doing the reaction to the Drake song there, Give Me a Hug, was the disses that he had towards Joe Budden. Let me see if I can pull up some stuff on Instagram here. Who gave this the most coverage? Let's go up on Melyssa Ford's page and see what she's up to. And I'm going to have a question about Miss Melyssa Ford. Okay, you may know her from some music videos as dun knock yourself out. Let's see what Melyssa Ford's up to.
Say shit about to be a lit summer. Melyssa Ford, you a legend from the stage. Shit about to be a lit summer. Melyssa Ford, you a legend.
What about the other part?
From the stage. Melyssa Ford, you a legend from the stage. Melyssa Ford, you a
Okay, she updated her bio. Legend from the Six with the kissing emoji. I gotta ask you guys this, man. And we'll start here. I know it's a Drake versus Joe Budden segment, but he's using Melyssa Ford as a weapon. Drake, he's using Melyssa Ford as a weapon to get at his op, Joe Budden. But is Melyssa? Actually, let's ask it this way. Let me word it this way. Does Melyssa still rep? Sorry, my spelling's all over the place. Still rep the Six. Okay, does Melyssa Ford really represent Toronto like that? Because more times, like, I really never hear her mention Toronto too tough. Like, unless she's pressed in a situation where she's like, well, I know back in my days in Toronto, and I know she's been living in the States probably like what, since 2000 or something like that. But when I mean rep Toronto, I don't mean like, does she represent like by her coming out here or doing her thing? Like, do we claim her? All right, like, you know, or is she just basically American? And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I'm just saying, like, you're part of the Six. You're a legend from the Six when it's convenient, shorty. But do you be sitting there on the couch with them niggas week in, week out, just acting like you got no association to these to niggas back over here? I'll give her some bail. There's been times where she's played in her sleeper songs, in her sleeper joints, some Toronto shit. Far and few in between, but sometimes she'll play some Toronto shit. Let me see what's going on here with this Melyssa Ford stuff. Let me see if Akademiks posted anything about it since he's busy on his Instagram like this. And apparently the first week sales are supposed to be in for this year. Hold on, let me see what the first week sales are supposed to be. Let's pull that up. Right now, this is what the Billboard charts were a day ago. Jesus Christ, Kendrick's done took over, eh? The elimination of Drake. No, we're not doing the wireless thing. Where's the statistics? Because I think they're saying that it's supposed to do 235 in the first week. Oh, here it is. Drake and Party Next Door, Some Sexy Songs for You, on pace to do 250 first week. It will easily be number one next week, beating number two by at least 100K. But yeah, that's, you know, as far as the album sales itself. As far as this Drake and Joe Budden beef, Joe Budden did respond to it at one point. Let me see if he put it up on his own thing before I have to go over to Twitter. If he put up on his own Instagram here.
That was some real hip hop. I don't give a fuck what's supposed to be done up here. Yeah. I'm doing this my way, and then I'm leaving.
Here's what I'll do. I'll go over to Twitter. I got to proceed with caution when I come to pulling up Joe's material. The copyright be strong over there too. Joe Budden, Drake. I'll pull up the page in a second because, you know, Twitter can get kind of crazy. Let's see. Because he did respond to the whole dick sucker thing.
Yes, gotcha. the nigga with the BlackBerry and the corny t-shirts that couldn't dress, with no beard, that everybody just wanted to get next to and get some of that corny sauce. Y'all knew that nigga wasn't like us, but he had the magic touch. That guy that made people that when they collabed, they was joining his world. The guy that said, nigga, I'm gonna give you the verse and the hook. Look, that's what every song sounds.
Let's see here. Joe Budden reacts to a video of himself being made and shared. Okay, here he is.
Hey, Drake, don't shoot at me now that you ice cold. I'm not doing it back and forth with a corpse.
That's what after he posted the picture, right? And we covered that one the other day. Let's see what we could find here. Joe Budden. Oh, that's an old one. Don't worry, I'll find it. I'll find it. Drake. Let's do this. Response. We will find it. Here, I think this is it. Joe Budden said he liked the new Drake, the production and record. Yeah, this might be it. No, that's from August. My bad. My bad, gang. I'll find it. I will find it. I will find it.
I like that.
Hold on. Let's do this. Response. Melyssa.
Request
We
now.
oftentimes do comparison.
Request
We
now.
oftentimes do comparison, so we're saying that it's the supreme.
We're not
hater
playing no
song.
Drake, nigga.
We're not playing
that last. Just because he tried to come make nice with you on some divide and conquer shit, like he always do. Big up the girl to get at the nigga I'm beefing with. Don't fall for the fucking trap. Request now.
Yeah, I know it probably caught you off guard, and like you said, your reaction was what we saw on the pod. But like, how does that make you feel, especially in a moment like you said, where
This is a Twitter Spaces that I guess we're questioning Joe Budden.
there probably is a lot of criticism, and you're just coming off the heels, we don't have to get into it, but off the heels of kind of like viral clips of you having, certain dialogue and discussions on the pod. You're coming off,
Oh, they got Melyssa Ford on the Spaces.
You're coming off that. You're coming off of a first season that had, again, honestly, there were people that had certain mixed reviews, or they loved it, but then they had things, or they wanted more. There was so much that happened about Hot and Bothered that. How does it feel to just hear, again, Drake is still Drake, no matter about the battle. And it's like, there's still honor, there's still reverence, there's still, like I said, homage. Like, how does that make you feel with kind of how your year has?
Hold on. Is he paying homage? I feel like he's kind of sneak dissing. It's like a backhanded compliment, right? Like, yo, you're a legend from the 6. Like, you're next to this dick sucker, but like, I don't really feel like he's calling her a legend for real.
Has been.
I'm gonna tell you, like, to be honest, I was just, it was so fucking great.
It was so great.
And it should be.
It was so great, and it was such a relief, honestly, because I have been caught in crossfire before. I have.
I've seen
where I literally catch strays, and I'm not even talking about whatever transpires between Drake and anybody up there. That's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about over the course of my career. I have caught strays and been in the crossfire when I didn't fucking do anything. It's just the proximity in which I'm standing next to somebody that's the intended target, so and they just didn't give a shit that I just happened to be there. Like, well, she can catch it too. And I'm like, I didn't even fucking do anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I have been in the talks about the beef. It's not like I've been extraordinarily like Drake friendly. I've tried to be I've been as objective as possible.
Cap. She's loving it. She's like, oh my God, he mentioned me in the song. Oh, I'm sorry he dissed you, Joe, but it's okay. He mentioned me. He said I'm a legend. Yo, as soon as the shit dropped, a couple of days later, Shorty ran and changed the bio. I'm a legend in the 6. Now you a legend in the 6. Do y'all is there any intel on the history here? I know that used to be a thing for like a second, right? She said it was a relief. Oh, I could finally exhale. Drake recognized my legendness. She's a legend, bro. HB's legend for what? What you think, man? King Magazine? Coming out of the hot tub or the swimming pool? It's a swimming pool. That's what it was. Knock yourself out. Legendary shit. Come on, bro. Don't disrespect a legend.
Like, you know, standing outside looking in, fan of both of them, just the perception, you know, just the fans' perception. So for him to have said that, I mean, I was just like, that was the relief that, you know, that was the relief. And I just was like, shit, thank you. Like, that's nice to be recognized.
Thank you. It's nice to be recognized as a legend. A legend from the 6. She's a bigger legend than my boy there. Watch this. This is what she's a legend for. See how she put the lip gloss on?
They leave me no choice.
Ready? Let's go.
She said she was a model for
Woo! Legend.
Pins out, then her hair dropped down to a calf. I knew a man, he was just up.
We ain't gonna get the copyright. Hold on. Let me find some more legendary shit. Okay, wait. Right here. Legend. Woo! Slow walk. You can't walk like this, fam. Bro, don't disrespect a legend from the 6. You can't get champagne thrown on you like that, bro. You can't get on a yacht and have Dame Dash pour champagne on you like that, bro. Come on, bro. You out here working hard and shit, trying to take care of your family and whatnot. You don't know how to get champagne poured in your face and get it in your hair, bro. I'm not hating, man. Let me stop hating. Because she ran this. She is a legend in her own right, okay? I'm not even going to disrespect the gal them. She's the video vixen legend of the century, okay? She's bigger than Superhead. All right, there you go, Melyssa. You are bigger than Corinne Steffens.
Recognized by a fucking legend from the 6. You know, Drake is one of the most famous people to ever come out of Canada. And, you know, for him to recognize me as such, because I've always felt like I was too, thank you, is really fantastic and humbling and stuff like that, you know. And what's strange.
Yo, if she ever finds this, bro, she's gonna be like, yo, fuck you, buddy. You're not even from Toronto, buddy. I heard you're from Montreal, bud.
Just like, I don't really know how people expected me to react at that very moment. What was I supposed to do? Like, I think that some people were like, what the fuck is with this muted reaction? I'm like, what would you want me to do? Jump up and down? Like, oh my God, he mentioned my name.
You did. You made a video. You put it in your bio, fam. You're virtually jumping up and down, okay, in the virtual sense. And low-key, you probably ran around your room, around the crib. Oh, my God, he mentioned me in the song. I don't care who we call the dick sucker.
I'm like, no. When have I ever been that person? That is not me. You know, maybe that would be your reaction because you're not used to something like that. But the
Clock
fact
it.
of the matter is that my name has been mentioned more than once in a song. Like it's, and I'm not even talking about fucking Game here. I'm Lupe Fiasco, Kanye West. Like my name has been said in songs before. So, you know, it's like
I heard Melyssa Ford drive a Honda Accord. Remember that line there from the Game song? Wouldn't get far. Big tune. I heard Melyssa Ford drive a Honda Accord. Listen, with all due respect to all the other guys who said your name before, bruh, it wasn't Drake. It wasn't a nigga that was putting dick to your stomach once upon a time. Okay? Blowing your back out. It don't ring the same. You probably sent him a text message. Hey, big head. WYS. Drake just sees the DM, leaves it unseen. So, yo, Chubbs, look at this thing. Yo, you see, remember the slew thing? Yo, the slew thing is texting me, fam. Yo, what is the slew thing doing, fam? Why is this girl on my phone? Beat it, B. Yo, fam, about big head. Beat it, B. Holy, man, they're in Australia right now. Beat it, fam. Beat it, you catty. All right? Man, they're calling her all kind of birds, catties, all type of shit at the studio when they made that song. She's blushing when she hears the lyrics, okay? And I don't have any inside information. But the studio session, they're probably calling her all type of telly ting, OF ho, leaning in with the whore. Yo, fam. Yo, watch this bar right here. Yo, Melyssa Ford, you a legend from the 6. Shame to see you next to a dick sucker. Man's are like, yo, you're mentioning that slew thing on the song? Drake's like, yeah, watch what happens when I mention this bitch. Melyssa Ford's like, oh my God, he mentioned me. Yeah, and he called you a whole bunch of other shit that didn't make the tape, bro. Look at this battery dolly. He pulling up old shit. You know what I'm saying? Bringing back up battery dolly. What's another one? So, a one that we used to call back in the days. Holy frick. Gang, y'all know what I'm talking about. Boomy. Yo, watch how I talk about this Boomy on this new tune on the album, fam. Yo, Party. Yo, 40, load up the tune, bro. I'm going to talk about this Boomy. All right? Real Toronto mans know, okay? In the chat, Carmen Gang strong. Y'all know about the older heads know about them talks there. Sketel. Yo. All you heard was, yo, you a legend from the 6. You didn't hear what the other man's in the back. You didn't hear what TB Gucci, yo. Yo, the mans are talking about that sket on the tune, bro. Holy. Right? I'm just saying. I'm just speculating. I wasn't there. I wasn't at the studio session. I'm just saying it just sometimes it's what you hear is not really what it was. All right. But hold on, let me just play a little bit more just for my own enjoyment, just for my own sick mind. Cook.
Like, it's wonderful when it happens, and it's wonderful when they speak highly of you, you know.
Right.
So that was my feeling. But and I was trying to process all at the same time. It was a lot.
She's like, oh my God, Drake mentioned me on the song. Yo, you completely forgot about the fact that he didn't even just put a stray at Joe. Like, he put out the cannon next to a dick sucker. He's like, Joe, whatever. He mentioned me. Like, yo, your man's is on the ground. Pick him up. Like, you're stepping over Joe's carcass to take the accolades. I'm a legend from the 6. Yo, get that body out of there. Get the Joe. Joe, put some clothes on. I'm a legend.
To process, especially, you know, knowing what else I have going on in my life.
Joe.
I'm just like, This was nice. This was
Yeah,
nice.
and I think that's
Well,
okay. Like, and I love that. Like, I know people will say, "Oh, but it was a slight to Joe." And it's like, yeah, but you know, it isn't the thing that you rub in your friend's face. Like, haha, I got a shout out, and you got this. Like, you're not.
Thank you. Somebody I'm here reacting to it, saying I'm thinking to myself, is nobody on this Twitter space is gonna say, hello, your man's just got shot at on the album at the same time as using you as a human shield to shoot this nigga in the head. Basically, lyrically, what Drake did, he took Melyssa Ford, put him in front of her and said, bang, hold that, Joe. If any of you shoot, she's getting shot right in the face. So it's like he held her up by the hair and said, poof, hold that, nigga. And Melyssa's like, oh my God, he mentioned me. Oh my God. Right? No, nigga. He used you. You're literally a human shield.
Not gonna rub anyone's face, but it does still, like, that's still your name. You're still a brand, and you are still a legend from the six. So it's like like you said, I think in the timing of life where you're at, it does feel good. Like, and we're not gonna. I don't think anybody would say differently to get a nice little shout out. In that moment, I think you definitely shouldn't.
Trifling. You didn't even stay on the point. You're just like, oh, well, you know what? Whatever. Fuck Joe. It still does feel good though, right? Feel good, right? It's champagne, pappy. You trifling.
You know, the little smirk, listen, little smiles, like, okay, this is cute, you know, and rather say, oh, please, never. People expect, and this is what
the guy called your boss a whole dick sucker. These hoes ain't loyal, bro. Holy. All it took. See, this is why Drake is smart. Because this is how he feels about Joe. Yo, you're a dick sucker, bro. Pause. You sit there on your couch. You try to accuse me of all type of fuckery. Okay? You know, you sit around pontificating on every bad move. You made 100 diss songs to try to diss me. You hate my guts. So I'm going to shit on you. Okay? But listen, I'm going to use this Melyssa Ford angle right here so that now they start looking at you crazy. Why am I going hard on Joe? I fuck with Joe. But Drake knows what he's doing. If he had just sent the shot just at Joe on his own, it ain't going to hit the same. That's not a hard bar. That's all right. You know, if my rapper brain could go there, I'm kind of rusty. It'd be like, yo, y'all niggas over in Jersey, you a dick sucker. That don't hit the same. Right? Wasn't you walking around naked, you a dick sucker? Nah. Melyssa Ford, you a legend from the six. You sitting next to a dick sucker. That's the one. Let's go. Let's get in the booth. Right? Chef Ammo wants to know, why is he attacking Joe, not Kendrick? He attacked Kendrick too. I wasn't happy about that either. He dissed Kendrick on the same song. Right? You say what? 29 twerking with a dictionary. That's a Kendrick diss. Right? So you want to get a bunch of smart bitches in the club with a dictionary? I have my objections when it comes to that too. Like, bro, it just sounds petty. Like, Kendrick, girls who listen to Kendrick don't all have to be smart bitches with dictionaries in a goddamn and twerking at the same time. You know that's a disingenuous take, Drake. All right, they could dance to Be Humble and a whole bunch of other shit and not have to pull out a dictionary to understand the meanings of the shit. Okay? However, as far as this Drake and Joe Budden beef, I think Joe's going to have to get back in the booth. This is the only way that we can get this to get a final ending. For me, maybe y'all might be thinking different, but for me, if we can get Joe Budden to, you know, just dust off the microphone, come out of retirement for one song to diss Drake, I'm here for it. Y'all, are y'all here for that? Joe Budden, like, he can go on his podcast and go crazy, go on a rant over and over again, and he'll make his money. Do that too. But we need some Joe Budden bars. Let's finish this off. It's obviously, listen, the times before when you were doing all those songs, The Wake, whatever, all of the different songs that he made. During those times, everybody was speculating if Drake even dissed you in the first place. Now he's clearly dissing you. He's posting pictures of you and showing your side gut. He called you a dick sucker. He's one level away from saying SMD to you, bro. What you gonna do about it? You're not gonna throw hands with a nigga. You know that's not gonna work out. Get in the booth, bro. I'm here for it. Yeah, man, let's get a Wake part 2. You know what I'm saying? How to Create a Murder or whatever the song was, part 5. Chef Ammo says Joe cooked him already back through the disses he dropped on Drake. Well, remaster and rewrap them shits or something, bro. Actually, no, I need some new bars, brand new bars. I listen to the podcast. Joe's talk. You know, sometimes the other day I put together 8 bars. Let's hear it, bro. Because Drake ain't afraid to diss you now. So what you gonna do? Talk about it on your podcast? Nah, bro. Get in the booth, fam. You know what I'm saying? Pick up a strap and ride for your family, bro. Let's go. Anyhow, let's continue on this Joe Budden beefs because he's got a lot of beefs. I want to check in on 50 Cent and see what he's up to. Because 50 Cent has been relentless. He woke up this morning and chose violence, bro. Every post has been Joe Budden related. And even full circle with the Drake thing, before we even get into the whole 50 Cent thing, this nigga was in the likes. Is it this one here? Can I see who the other people who like this one? What's happening here? I think this is AI. It's obviously AI, but I think this might be the Twitter AI. The fuck is you doing over there, Naked Joe? How you open the damn door if you sleep, fool? Nah, F all that. You try it again, perv. Okay, hold on. It started here. This is where it started. 50 Cent needs therapy. Joe Budden says 50 Cent is wrong. Can I find that? Hold on. Let's see if we can find the original clip of what pissed off 50. Cent needs therapy. Okay. I'm going to pull it up for y'all. You know what I'll do? I'll watch it through Chig Smooth so that we don't get a copyright. Watch it through Chig Smooth.
Chigs. Get ready.
You know what to do, Chigs. So let's hit Chig Smooth.
Hey, Chig Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you.
When he comes into his own and he starts.
I'm not mad at Flip.
Right.
I survived. You guys actually said 50 needs therapy. Here's what Joe said. I survived. You guys tried to kill me, so it's always up and stuck. Do we like it? No, but some people have a reason to say what they say. It's up forever.
I disagree with that.
I'm not mad at Flip saying that.
There's no record of Irv Gotti trying to kill 50 Cent.
That's the part I was about to say.
The internet just keeps saying that. Maybe 50 said it somewhere. I don't know. But there is no known record of Irv Gotti trying to kill 50 Cent.
There's record of
not Irv.
No. There's record of
the incident in the studio
Yes.
where Irv himself, rest in peace, has spoken and said, yeah, he came in here, you know, he stabbed him up a little. They've had more than just that one incident that Irv was not a part of. They've had beef, not rap beef, they've had real life beef.
If I dish you on the
mix
record,
it up because hip hop is the new meaning for I need therapy.
True.
My thing is, my thing is,
Kanye West needs therapy. 50 Cent needs therapy. I don't care if you agree with the rationale.
Yeah.
And 50-50, he's going to stand in it. He's going to stand strong in it.
He is.
But
if we think it's right, I think it's horrible.
And I know you specifically are excluded, a couple of y'all, but the masses, right? A lot of mothers running around here jokingly.
Hold on. Two Piece No Biscuit. When my hip hop encyclopedias are, I'm trying to think back to when Joe dissed 50. Like, did he ever diss 50 in a rap? I've never really heard him speak too harsh on him in commentary. And to be honest, this isn't the worst commentary I've ever heard anybody say about 50. Like, nigga, you posted a picture of you smoking hookah the day after that Irv Gotti died. That's a lot, bro. I know, you know, getting all extra saying, you know, he needs therapy. Everybody needs therapy, bro. I'm not trying to cop a plea for Joe, but like, bro, you might be a little bit too sensitive with this all-out attack that you're doing with this nigga. Like, it's just nonstop. Post after post today. Look at this. Stay out of my mix, Joe, talking about I need therapy. Bitch, you need to stop walking around naked. The F is you doing in the hallway with your balls out, punk? And you see how he has punk in all caps here? This is going to be a recurring theme that he goes through with this, where he's dissing Joe Budden. Hold on, So we've seen this one. Oh, this is so paused, bro. And there's this one. Yo, where the F is you doing? Is you going? The Diamond Club, still the Diamond Club in the Bronx. You shut the fuck out, boy. What is going on here? Who's in the likes? This is not the one that Drake liked. I know he's in one of these posts where he's like, hell, he's probably out in Australia having a great time watching this. Is this the Twitter AI? Oh, yeah, it is. Grok. See? You see the Grok in the corner? Joe, I'm going to ask you this one last time. The fuck is wrong with you, punk? You're scaring the kids. Oh, there's more. Yo, what is happening? Yo, yeah, Joe. It's midday, and you know your ass is not sleeping, punk. Put some clothes on. Oh, man. Everything. Yo, what is happening here, bro? What is wrong with 50? 50. These guys might have discussed this behind the scene, low key. Like, yo, Joe, I'm gonna light up your podcast this week, man. Give you some content. But here's the thing, also, I might actually have to take that back because this is when all of this information is coming out today. The Joe Budden podcast premieres on Wednesday. So they're recording on Tuesday. 50 didn't post any of this shit on Tuesday. The only thing he posted was this. And this was late in the evening. This is after the time that they taped the podcast. So they got Joe's on the way home in a car service or in the car or whatever. And he's like, whoa, what? And they're already away from the microphones. They're already away from the studio. they can't respond until we hear the Saturday podcast. So we don't even know what Joe got to say about this. Do we? Let me see what Joe's saying. Actually, let me see this first.
Everything that you desire.
Hold on. When you get an alert on your phone at 7:20 in the morning, Joe, stay out of my business. Joe, you a punk, been a punk your whole life. That's why you don't understand me.
And you get a feeling.
What the hell? Oh, yo, I don't want to see the rest of this. I don't know, man. I don't know how Joe's going to resolve this. This is not 50 Cent is not one of those opponents that you can just get on the podcast and start ranting and screaming. 50 got more money than you. He's got time on his hands. He's way more petty than Drake. Like, if y'all think Drake is petty, where do you think he learned this shit from? I don't know what to tell you, man. Pray for Joe Budden. That's all we got to do, man, at this point. Just pray for Joe. Because just that, what did he say that was so bad? Can I finish that clip? I'm just trying to figure out, like, okay, you need therapy. That's an opinion. I won't say true, because listen, if 50 ever hears this, he's gonna be like, what you mean I need therapy?
All them Chicago killing each other and smoking on this person. It was a joke because you don't know them that. All right, rest in peace, and you can bleep this if you need to. But fuck Tuka was a joke in hip hop.
I hate when y'all do this.
It's the truth, Joe. It's the truth. This happened.
It's not the truth, Ice.
Okay,
It's
let me
not
hear
the
it. Let me hear it.
You're
Let me hear
talking
it.
about kids. You're talking about the worst possible sector of hip hop.
And it's this big. Let's be clear, because I don't know who Tuka is.
Yeah, nobody. Listen,
it's
rest in peace to them brothers.
Yes.
Drill is what drill is. It got the highlight that it got. Yes, young knuckleheads that were into their murder game was running.
Yeah, we don't need to run the rest of this. But listen, salute to Joe Budden. Salute to 50. Just leave 50 alone. I that's the advice. Even if you think that you have sound advice for 50, he might not take it in that way. Because obviously at this point, like, that therapy thing just got under his skin. Low-key, he really might need the therapy, because when somebody tells you that you need therapy and it gets under your skin that bad that it sends you on a tirade like that, then it's kind of the signs of somebody who needs therapy. Like, your reactionary movements are a little bit too off the deep end. And the therapist might be able to address that. I'm just saying. I'm not saying what Joe said. I'm just saying what it looks like. You look like you're taking it a little bit too far there, 50. But yeah, salute to Joe Budden and to 50 Cent. Okay, I got some breaking news. I don't know if it's called breaking news, but I have some more information that pertains to this whole top 5 case. Are we there yet? Oh shit, I actually skipped that story. My bad. Okay, so there's more information on this whole top 5 thing. For the people who don't know, top 5 just recently got out of jail after a firearms charge. There was a charge about a month ago now, let's say 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks to a month, let's say that, where he caught a firearms charge in the city of Markham, just a little bit northeast over here in Toronto. He was in a condo with a few other people. They're saying him and one other gentleman by the last name Ali was arrested at the time. However, it was more people that were actually in the condo at the time. So there's been way more information that's come out about this. Let me see if I can pull up an article first. Let's do this. Top 5 release. There's an article that's floating around on the Toronto Star. However, I can't get to the full article, but I do have the full article on my phone, so I'll read it out to y'all. Just give me a second. Let me see if I can pull up something just for a visual here. It might be on a few other pages as well. Let's do our goggles. See, January 25th is the last time they covered something on this. Okay, here we go. Perfect. So there's the articles here. See, I can't get to the article, unfortunately. That's the problem. Okay, y'all didn't see the page, but it gives like a pop-up with an ad. So I'm gonna go through the what they say in the article. He's actually out on bail, and they're saying he's on an ankle monitor, actually. So let me see if I could just find it, and I'll read it off of here. All right, we could just read it off of here. I'd rather read it off my phone though, because it's a little bit closer. Okay. Hassan Ali, the underground Toronto rapper Top5, has been released on bail on firearms possession charges with consent of the Crown. A decision of his lawyer praised since his client is factually innocent. The 26-year-old was released from custody on Friday after a surety promised to be liable for $15,000 if he violates any terms of his bail. Ali must also wear an electronic ankle bracelet and abide by curfew that he remains in his residence between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. Holy. I'll read a little bit more, but just give me a second. Let me put a better visual because that is crazy. Not so crazy, but that sucks for somebody who's in the rap scene and trying to do their thing. You got to be home by 10. Jeez, bro. Let's see. Let's pull up Top5's Instagram. Let's see what he's been up to. He's been kind of staying out of shit. Okay. Let's continue the article here. So, 15,000 if he violates the terms. Okay. Ali must also wear an electronic ankle bracelet. Okay, I read this part already. His case was in court Tuesday when it was remarked when it was remanded until April 1st. Okay, so he's out on bail. He has to go back on another court hearing or trial hearing on April 1st. His lawyer, Gary Grill, so we still got Gary Grill over here in the picture. His lawyer, Gary Grill, said it's rare for a Crown attorney to consent to bail on a gun charge, so you can imagine how weak the case must be. He praised the senior and He praised senior and ethical prosecutors for not opposing his release. If prosecutors don't withdraw the charges, he added, then Ali will be acquitted. He's factually innocent. This wasn't his gun. Police arrested Ali and another man on January 24th after officers executed a search warrant in the Enterprise Boulevard and Birchmount Road area of Markham. Ali faces 5 charges, including possession of a restricted weapon with ammunition and careless storage of a weapon. His criminal record includes convictions for uttering death threats, failing to comply with bail conditions, dangerous operations of a conveyance, flight while pursued by the peace officers, and identity theft. Jesus Christ, those are all his priors. That's crazy. What does not include his conviction for murder, and on the eve of the trial of the first-degree murder of last September, Ali was released from custody after the judge excluded crucial prosecution evidence, including his social media posts, videos, and lyrics. The content, the judge said, portrayed him in a violent gang leader who reveals in the senseless killings of others. Rebels in the senseless killings of others. And therefore would create the risk that a jury would misuse this evidence and convict Mr. Ali because of his disposition. Ali walked out the courtroom free. Okay, we know about all that. Let's see. Let's see if there's any more information, because they're just going over the old case. So after his release last fall, okay, so here's more stuff from the lawyer. He said that after his client's prior to his client's recent arrest, Ali's been busy doing what he does best, entertaining people. He's been on lots of podcasts, appeared at events. He gets paid to go to parties. I didn't know that. He noted that Ali's conditions could allow him, for instance, to attend Toronto Raptors games, which he did a few weeks ago with Drake before the arrest, so long as he's not out past his curfew. And this is courtesy of Betsy Powell. The article that is on the Toronto Star right now is courtesy of Betsy Powell. Yeah. So, yeah, as far as his conditions, he's got a $15,000 bail. Must wear an electronic ankle bracelet so that, can't leave the country. And it also tracks his curfew time and what time he's going to be home. And he has a curfew of 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. What y'all think, gang? Let me see. I wonder how long they're going to keep him on probation for. This fucking mouse is killing me right now. Just give me a second. Let me just open up another. Let me reopen a page here. Because he's going to have to go back to another court hearing in April. The Crown is saying the defense is saying if that's not thrown out, that, actually, no, he's saying that the reason that this guy is out is because they have a weak case. This is what I want to ask you guys. Does the Crown, and that's the prosecution for the people who are outside of Canada, does the Crown have a case on Top 5? Because they went into a condo. There was multiple people from what has been reported, even behind the scenes. I'm not even talking about what's been reported in the news. I'll even say behind the scenes, it's been said that it wasn't only Top 5 and another gentleman that was in the house. Okay, there was a multitude of people that were inside that condo when the raid happened. They did have a search warrant to raid the place. We learned on the podcast the other day that for them to be able to execute a search warrant, that means they would have to have tried other tactics that didn't work to find the information that they're looking for. The information being whether Top 5 has some kind of drugs or firearms, either or they're good with. Okay? So keep that in mind. They have to have tried 2 other things at least and fail before they're warranted some kind of surveillance, search warrant, anything of that case. Okay? Maybe that's more for the surveillance aspect. But they still have to have some kind of case to do the warrant in the first place. Now, the fact that he's out on bail, especially right after having his murder charges stayed, and the extensive rap sheet that he does have, for them to give him a $15,000 bail doesn't really sound like they have a strong case. I think my bail was higher than that, and I'm not even close to have a rap sheet like of Top 5. It was way higher than that. No, it was around the same. My bad. But still, like, my level of whatever I was doing at the time, like, yes, I got a burner charge or whatever, same thing, but not like 5, bro. Like, this guy is famous as hell, man. He went on the run. Right? So this is why they got the ankle bracelet, all that type of shit. But he went on the run. They're letting him out on $15,000 bail. That don't really sound like a strong case. I got to agree with Gary Grill. Real shit. Because $15,000 is low. Curfew, all that other stuff, that's cool. It's not cool, but it is what it is. Like, yeah, you're doing that. You got him under some conditions. You got to put the person under conditions when they come home on probation. But when I look at the amount of money that they're using for the probation in the first place, that says a lot. Like, maybe they said 30,000 and they worked it down to 15,000. Even still, bro, this guy is a high profile individual. Gucci Go said, yeah, He already cut the bracelet off. They got no case. Listen, if he cuts the bracelet off, now they got a case. He did that before. Views from the phone. Thank you. 50K for a runner. The man ran already and cut off his ankle bracelet. I'm not trying to say, well, no, add more to his bail. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the fact that his bail was that low means I don't think you guys have that much of a big case against this nigga. Like, if there's like 5 people in that condo, and you're saying, oh, it has to be top 5s, then it kind of looks like a vendetta rather than a strong case. Okay, so that's just an update about what's going on with top 5. We didn't have to spend a lot of time on it, but you know, for the people who were wondering, yo, like, okay, he's out of jail, like, so it's just like that. Like, nah, he's out of jail, he's on probation, he's got conditions. Like I said in the article, April 1st is the next time he's going to be going to court to see what's going on with his charges, and we'll see what happens. For the most part, I doubt you're going to really see him. Actually, I was about to say, you're not going to really see him getting too busy on Instagram and going crazy and saying too much shit. Let me shut up for a second. Because he did have a little bit of activity, a little activity on the gram. Let me see if I could find this, because I seen him post something. I think Akademiks might have posted about it. It was something to do with the Kendrick concert. I'm gonna find this shit. I will find this shit. Because I think I seen something, and y'all know what I'm talking about. I seen somebody post. I think I've seen him post the stadium. So there's this. There we go. Found it. So Kendrick Lamar. Okay. This is not from the plot twist page. This can't be from the plot. So Drake Shooter is free, y'all. And this is from Top 5's Instagram. Okay, yeah, this is from Top 5's Instagram as well. This is the Kendrick Lamar and SZA, June 13th, Rogers Center. 1 ticket. So he bought a ticket. I don't know if that's laying low too much. TT fan page wants to know 50. Yeah, it was 15,000. Wow, $15,000 bill. Like, man's got that, yo. That's a soft thing. So listen, stay out of trouble. If Top 5, if you hear this, bro, stay out of trouble. You're on bail. You know, you got a second chance right now. It's kind of a catch-22, as I was saying before, because it's hard for these guys to, you know, like, niggas need protection. And if there was any type of firearm that's involved in this, I can understand why there would even be a firearm around, whether it's his or not. Like, bro, these niggas is high profile. They wear a lot of jewelry. Our Canadian gun laws are kind of heavy. But what can you do? It's a catch-22, right? But yeah, just to give you guys a quick update on what's going on with Top 5. Salute to all parties involved. I want to talk about Jay-Z for a quick minute, man. They let Jigga off on the charges. He beat all his charges as far as this whole thing with that girl. Remember the one that was on NBC, and she said that she came down from Buffalo. She went down to a party, an MTV party. Let's see what I could find here. Jay-Z case. Yeah, we'll pull it up from Law and Crime Network. Won't get a copyright over there. The problem I have with this whole Jay-Z thing is, yes, the headline was crazy, and this is just regular media shit. The headline for something that's like very defamatory or just some ugly case like that, they're always loud as hell. But nobody ever hears a retraction. And Jay-Z fought crazy to get this dirt off his name. Let's see what they have here. Tabernacle. This guy.
After the indictment of Sean Combs and the announcement that we were pursuing these claims, the flood.
Hold on. I don't think this is it. And yo, by the way, he's countersuing now. Now Jay want money. As he should.
Breaking news. The high-profile sexual assault case against hip-hop moguls P. Diddy and Jay-Z has been dismissed with prejudice, meaning it's been permanently dismissed and cannot be filed again. And this is
dismissed with prejudice. You can never file it again. Never, ever, ever, ever.
This is a major civil lawsuit, too. It's the one involving Jane Doe, who claims she was raped by both Diddy and Jay-Z at a party when she was only 13 years old. For Law and Crime, I'm Sierra Gillespie. Now, news of this broke early Friday evening when we got our hands on the court docs. They're pretty straightforward, too. Here's what they read, quote, pursuant to Rule 41A, 1AI of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, plaintiff Jane Doe, by and through her undersigned counsel, hereby gives notice that the above captioned action is voluntarily dismissed with prejudice. Counsel for plaintiff have discussed this matter with counsel for each defendant who acknowledge and consent to this submission, dated New York, New York, February 14th, 2025. The court doc is short and sweet. That's really all it says. So we don't have the other details, like whether this was settled outside of court or whether Jane Doe suddenly felt there wasn't enough evidence in the case. And honestly, we may never know, given that it was dismissed with prejudice. Again, that means Jane Doe cannot bring a civil suit with these same allegations again against Diddy or Jay-Z. It's a huge win for Jay-Z and a decent win for Diddy too, though he still does face a slew of other civil lawsuits and of course those federal sex trafficking charges. Even though this—
I'll say also for Diddy, not to be a Diddy defender, but Diddy's also suing too. Okay, he's suing, I forgot what company, I think it's HBO if I'm not mistaken, or it could be Tubi, one of these companies that already made documentaries on the man. I know that we have a videotape of him doing some heinous things to Cassie, but the amount of charges that they have laid on him right now, and that he's in jail right now awaiting his time for, he has not been convicted of. So if you're making documentaries about the man without any convictions, and then he turns around and sues your ass, don't get mad. You got to wait for the gavel to drop.
This lawsuit has been tossed out. Let's still go through what Jane Doe was alleging. In the lawsuit filed last year, she alleged she was raped by both Diddy and Jay-Z at a VMA's after party back in the year 2000. Jane Doe alleges she was only 13 years old at the time. She was hoping to snag a ticket to the MTV Video Music Awards in September of 2000. She didn't get inside, but she did allegedly meet up with Diddy's limo driver, who apparently told her she fit what Diddy was looking for. Jane Doe alleges this limo driver picked her up later that evening and drove her to a white house behind a large gate. Inside, she says she was forced to sign an NDA and never received a copy of it. After all of that, she went into the party where she allegedly saw a lot of celebrities, illegal drug use, and some underage drinking.
We know about all
and
that.
Jane Doe—
We know about all that. We know about all that. Let me see if I can find anything about the countersuit here. Because I know Jay-Z ain't playing, man. That dragged his name through the mud. We've never really heard Jay-Z in these kind of predicaments where his name is attached to such a heinous crime. Like, yes, you stab Un in the stomach, but that's some cool hip-hop shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you try to take my artist, or you smashing my chick. Like, you know, I'm gonna, stab you in the gut in the club. But the R word, and then they said she was 13. Like, bro, take that shit off my name, bro. You're causing me mad money. Let's see. Countersuit. Let me see if I can find something on a countersuit. Give me a second, because I know that lawyer for hire guy or lawyer for workers, he might have some shit on this. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I found it. Let's pull it up here. Let's let this Mo Gagnon guy break it down for us. He'll do it better than I can.
From Tony Busby, but he's not necessarily done with the attorney from Houston. Now, you have Jay-Z filing a $20 million claim against Tony Busby. What he argues is that Busby has a frivolous BS lawsuit, and he decided to file it right when I was going to go and appear at my daughter's Mufasa Disney movie Hollywood premiere. On the red carpet, everybody would then look at me and go, look at that rapist. He should have known that his lawsuit was full of shit. Definitely did this for only one reason, to go and inflict pain on me and my family. So Jay's got that claim now out in California. Now, Busby also has lawsuits that are still going against Roc Nation. You'll remember, after Busby named Jay-Z in the rape lawsuit in New York, Busby claimed that Roc Nation and other people affiliated with them were going after Busby's old clients, trying to dig up dirt on Busby and get those old clients to sue Busby. When that happened, Busby filed lawsuits in Texas against Roc Nation, claiming something called barratry, that they were impersonating civil officers and basically just breaking Texas law. To my knowledge, those lawsuits are still ongoing. Who knows what's going to happen with that? I think there's a lot of leeway that courts give to lawyers to file claims based on what people tell them. However, there is some room here for Jay-Z to argue that, court, this is not a normal situation. These lawsuits that are being filed are 20 and 30-year-old lawsuits. And the reason why they're allowing 20 and 30-year-old lawsuits to be filed is there's a very unique, new, first-time type of thing happening out in New York, where they opened up this window to take expired claims that are too late, claims that you should have filed but you didn't. And they opened up a window and said, you know what, you can go ahead and file these expired claims for a limited time only. And what then, court, should be the responsibility of lawyers to go and fact check and verify some of.
Yeah, I do see the problem when it comes to that. Like, I do understand that that's a bonus to be able to open up some of these old cases. And, you know, there's victims that never got to get their cases heard because of the statute of limitations. But on the other side, that does open up a can of worms when it comes to people who are making up shit. If it's 30 years ago, it's hard to verify things that can be made up or the truth, either one. So I do see the bonus, or that they were trying to do, by opening up that new law. I forgot the name of the law that they did, that they called it, right? Where they opened up all of these cases from 20, 30 years ago. But on the other side, it opens up a bad can of worms. All right. Salute to iTerabyte. It says, I'm starting to notice Fridays feels a way about essay claims. How so, sir? Elaborate.
The allegations that people are making 20 years later. And so the idea that, hey, I can file this lawsuit because somebody told me and I believe them, maybe in a typical case is reasonable. But the idea that I filed this lawsuit because somebody told me and I believe them, but they were telling me about things 20 years ago. They were telling me things that happened to them when they were very young, on a night that they were drugged. Perhaps then, in those circumstances, there needs to be a deeper look. That will be the argument that Jay-Z makes. Out in Texas, Roc Nation will be defending the lawsuits against Busby. You could have a situation where everybody looks at it and goes, all right, you're suing me here, I'm suing you there. Let's just kind of walk away. At the end of the day, this will all be a huge, huge reputational win for Jay-Z and Roc Nation, because he comes out this looking like the OG. You trying to make it in the industry, you got a contract, you need an agent, you want to have a hook and some leverage in this game, go to the OG. Packed up that lawsuit from Tony Busby, but he's not necessarily done with the attorney from Houston. Now, you have Jay.
So, yeah. He's fighting for his reputation more than anything, even as far as with his case, because he has to make it a clean slate so that people can't even look at him a little strange, like, oh, you settled out of court for that case. But what really happened though, Jay? Nah, B, we ain't settled out of court. They threw that shit out. iTerabyte says, You speak with passion about R and PDF tags. I don't know about like extra passion in comparison to like anything else, but I do feel passionate about it. Like when it comes to, especially when it comes to the kid, them, like women, they have less defense. I don't want to be a chauvinist and be like, they're defenseless. Like, obviously some women can kick some guys' asses, but on average, men are stronger than women. We have the advantage when it comes to physicality. So that's just, I just don't like bullying, period, when it comes to that. But then when it comes to the PDF shit and it comes to the kids, like the kids are defenseless, they're innocent. That type of shit, bro, it just turns my stomach, B. You know what I'm saying? They like, nobody asks to be put in those types of situations, but a lot of those times, like, they're way more victimized because sometimes they don't even know that they're in the situation. So shit like that just irks me, like, to my soul, fam. Like, burn them motherfuckers, bro. DJ Illinois says it's called the Adult Survivors Constitutional Act. Yes, thank you. Yeah, that works both ways. Like, you get a bunch of people who can finally bring their cases up that might have been afraid to speak out in the past, afraid to be called a liar and ostracized by their community. But then you get a bunch of people who are ambulance chasers who come out the woodworks and say, oh, there's a bag I can get off of this. Oh, they got lawsuits. They got class action suits going on. Let me get in there. My bills are due. So two things happen when you open up these types of new laws, right? Or acts. But I'll give a salute to Jay-Z. Good job on making sure that your name is clean. I don't think that the hip hop world is going to be looking at him sideways moving forward, saying, well, Jay-Z did have that one thing. No. That one thing, it was cleared up. And this is why I wanted to make sure to highlight it. We did talk about it on the podcast. Salute to Dusty Wallace and DJ Czar. But this was in the beginning of the podcast, and then we got so sidetracked and we went into all these different directions that I don't feel that we were able to give it the proper attention that it needs, as much as the headline that first went out when everybody was saying, yo, Jay-Z got a weird case. Like, now Jay-Z beat a weird case. So salute to him. I got more stories. Damn, the list is, I'm like halfway through. So I got Atlanta rapper is on the run in Canada, which is a crazy story from what I've been seeing. CoffeeZilla versus Adam22. We're gonna definitely get to that. I'm gonna decide whether I want to talk about Lil TJ and whether we need to get rid of him out of the hip hop culture. Hold on before I move on. Young Money says Friday he technically didn't beat the case. Well, they got it thrown out with prejudice, so they can never bring it back again. Maybe the word is not beating the case, but they got it dismissed. That's the W. Okay, Lil TJ will definitely think about that. I don't know about talking about it. And the Delta Airlines crash. There's been a lot of updates that's been happening with that Delta Airlines crash since it happened a couple of days ago over here in Pearson Airport. Wild crash. We'll definitely get to that. I want y'all to do me a favor while y'all are watching this live. We're about 2 hours and 40 minutes in. Make sure to smash that like button. Okay? Don't hate, show love. The way that we'll be able to get this network to the next level, we can do this organically. All we got to do is hit them like buttons. Our comment gang is stronger than usual, right? So we ain't worried about that. But the more that we smash that like, the higher we go in the algorithm, all right? Let's kick the shit out of the rest of these podcasts out here, man. F this shit, bro. But yeah, let me move on to my story here with the scam rapper. I don't know his name. Let me pull up this stuff here. This is on Akademiks' page too. This isn't just only on Canadian pages. So I'll show y'all what I'm looking at here. Let me see, because I'm just getting to know this guy. His name is, let's see, No Help TV. And this is what the caption says. This is courtesy of Akademiks' page. It says, Atlanta rapper No Help TV, on the run in Canada, just dropped his first single, 300 Racks in the Penthouse.
This work, I'm going berserk. I'm throwing up 20s, I'm making a twerk. Soon as she done, she traffic to work. Hitting the head in the bushes, I lurk. I just need 200 racks in the perk. I'm in the Rover.
I ain't mad at him still. He's got a good voice. He's flowing on beat.
Cost more than your merc. I'm hitting her angle, she calling me Kurt. It's all in Bitcoin, found nothing with
I'm hitting her angle, she's calling me Kirk. Woo!
She gave up the pussy once we converse. Bitch, have you ever seen 300 racks in the penthouse? Shooters on payroll, 20 I can call now. Tom Brady.
Okay, I ain't mad at the music. So what's going on here? So these cards, Visa debits, bunch of CIBC cards, Bank of Montreal cards. Holy, where you get all them, bro? Scamming. There's no sound on this. Jesus Christ. What else?
For the trigger, I just told him fire. All these blues in my pocket, you think I'm a crip. I'ma spray the Lambo red, I'm really bloody.
Yo, this guy got, what the hell, fam? These are hundos too. Who's this guy? Hold on. Let's go through.
You're trying to choose a set. I'm born into this. I'm born to ball, double R, really rich. The way she sucked the dick, I thought she was a witch. The police found him dead, we threw him.
Shit, man. My bad, gang. Sorry, man. My mouse has been acting stupid today. We'll pull it back up. We'll pull it back up. I'll pull it back up. My laptop's been acting crazy. My bad. Ooh, what's this?
Wanna touch the road again. I'm by myself.
Okay, I'm gonna put that as another story in a second. We'll go back to that. Let's go back to the scam rapper here. Oh man, hold on. I'll just pull up the link here. No TV. Somebody said in the comments that he sounds like a Toronto rapper. Low key, he might sound a little Toronto-ish still. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really hear the Atlanta accent. Here we go.
A girl I met online. She told me she was 18 and in Toronto. He shows up and tells me that she's 15. I just told him fire. All these blues in my pocket, you think I'm a crip. I'ma spray the Lambo red, I'm really bloody, bitch. You're trying to choose a set. I'm born into this. I'm born to ball, double R, really rich.
Do y'all hear a Toronto accent or do you hear an Atlanta accent? For all my people, especially my people in the States who are watching this, do y'all hear any kind of Atlanta accent? Because it says here in the caption he's an Atlanta rapper. All right. iTerabyte says Friday, you got to stop glazing Drake if you want to grow your channel. Culture United was 4.5 thousand viewers, and the Drake glazing .hate was definitely called out in the comments. No. And we're not side topicing on Drake and Kendrick because that's glazing. But I will say this. I stood my ground on what I believe in on certain things. And there's certain things that I didn't like. Like, I didn't like the album. I'm not here to glaze Drake. I'm here to bring my points. You know what I'm saying? So if my points come off as glazing Drake, then oh well. Then I can't even argue with you, fam. There's nothing I can do. I can never say Drake did something good without it be calling, oh, get his dick out your mouth. Pause. Oh my God. Oh my God. Drake could save a baby out of a tree in the middle of traffic, and niggas would be like, yo, stop glazing the man, bro. Shut up, man. Holy. Salute to Justin Hunt in the chat over here. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? People think that I went over there and offended the panel or something. Like, yo, how dare you have a pro Drake take? Like, it's not that serious.
The way she sucked the dick, I thought she was a witch. The police found him dead, we threw him in the ditch. It's Christian Dior, not Abercrombie, feel the trigger.
Loki, I think he might be from Toronto. For him to get this video or get this feature here, he probably paid, I don't know, $1,500 or something to get up on Akademiks' page.
Yeah, what do you want from me? Information about where I work, badges, parking info, security cards. Where do you work? Hotel downtown. With access to the building. This hotel, you do events?
I gotta know for sure though. I can't just, I don't. It's not an insult to say that he's a Toronto man, but it just does. I'm not buying him being an Atlanta guy. What do we have? What's going on over here? And apparently he's on the run. And you're doing all this on social media?
Hey, man.
So is this like a reverse top 5? Like you ran over here and top 5 ran over to the States when he was on the run? And then, you just flex over here in Canada and top 5 was flexing over there in LA? Like, what's happening here? Am I in the Twilight Zone or am I the Bizarro world?
I know what's going on. I had to come all LB today, you know what I'm saying?
I hear a little twang. I hear the Atlanta accent.
You know what I'm saying? You're married. Yeah, big color, you know what I'm saying? Make them look at the stars, bitch. And they G-Way.
Does he have a listen? See, I'm seeing people. Let me see the comments here. The comments will tell the tale. I'm seeing a lot of Canadians in these comments over here. I'm not trying to take the cat out the bag for you, homie. I'm not trying to blow up your spot, bro. But you might be from like Malvern or something, my guy. Look, 8 Atlanta MTL viral. You might not even from. Oh, nigga might not even be from Toronto. He might be from Montreal like me, bro. Just faking the funk. Respectfully, like, don't get mad when you see this, bro. But like, I gotta call you out on this, bro. I don't think you from Toronto, from Atlanta. A lot of niggas in Toronto or Canadian niggas, period. And this is something we used to do back in the days. You'd be like, yo, I be in Atlanta all the time. I used to live in Atlanta. You just got like a cousin over there that you go visit every once in a while. Right? You go visit your cousin every summer. I used to live in Atlanta, you know what I mean? You see, you know what I'm saying? Whoa, it's like, nah, bro. It's not gonna give you extra stripes to just like have an American cosign. Maybe. But like, I feel like niggas see through that shit. Like, are you sure you're American? Can I see your birth certificate? Listen, as somebody who's done it in the past, yo, my whole family's in New York. Start putting extra orc. Yo, watch where you walk, son. It's like, yo, it's after a while it just hurts you to keep faking the accent, bro. Just be yourself, man. Yo, son. It's like you pause. Like your jaw start hurting just from faking the New York. Yo, watch where you walk, son. Don't be talking to me like that. Like, if it doesn't come natural to you, like now you're like forcing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you're using you're exerting energy just to get an accent off. What you saying, Woody? Like, are you sure you're from Collie Grove? Nigga from Atlanta just give you some real obscure part of town. I can't even name the part of town. Like, yo, you ain't you from Peachtree and this such and such and such? Nigga just start blinking. Yeah. I used to be back there all the time. You know about the 7-Eleven? Yeah, the 7-Eleven. There ain't no 7-Eleven there. Gotcha, bitch. There was never a 7-Eleven over there. You a liar. That's how you get them. You got to find an obscure street or even like a major road, but then just lie about some shit that used to be there. Oh, you know, right by the KFC. Oh, yeah, I used to be in that KFC every day when I was a teenager. You're lying. The KFC was on 25th. I'm talking about 22nd. There was never a KFC on 22nd. You are not from Atlanta.
Clientele steady pumping. Drake on shells, that's what we dumping. I'm familiar with junk.
All right, play some Pooh Shiesty. Make you feel real Southern.
I'm dripping so clean. The ops, they know I'm really that mean. I'm shaving that brick, really that lean. He choked on his blood, I murdered the scene. She fucked me real good off of a beam.
This nigga's on the run. He's doing a lot of social media for a nigga on the run. Even look at the likes. I'm not trying to. I guess I am blowing up his spot. I'm a piece of shit. I ain't shit, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't shit, man. My curiosity causes me to do these things, bro. But I really ain't shit, bro. 6 Entertainment. I don't know all about all these other random things. Sorry, my mouse is acting stupid. I don't know about all these other random pages. Watch Drake be in the likes. I'm playing. Maybe these are all Atlanta people. Let's look. Some of these look like bots, to be honest. Faro, Virginia. See that? He got love from Virginia. Of course he's American. Should I stop, gang? Should I stop investigating or not investigating? Deep diving. Pause. All right, should I stop? Because like it's none of our business, right? The nigga from Atlanta. Right? College Grove or whatever's in Atlanta. Anybody in the chat who's like knows Atlanta places, Atlanta counties and regions and stuff like that, shout them out, man. Juju, hold on. Juju Robinson said McNichol and Steeles. That's where he's from? Come on, man. Don't do that to him. Like, that's like Markham or something like that, bro. It's not even in Scarborough anymore. Don't do that to him, bro. The man's from the hood in Atlanta. All right, salute to him. I'm not making fun. I'm just literally just doing my homework. Okay, and yeah, hopefully you get through your legal issues and stuff, bro. I wonder what the hell he's on the run for.
Do you know I was a bad student in high school? I got straight F, so I only got F's on my report card. You feel me?
That's not an Atlanta accent, gang. Stop the cap, man.
Do rag every day like I'm 50. So it's only right that I walk out the crib with a 50.
Is that an Atlanta accent, gang? Leho said he ain't from Atlanta. I could just tell. You could smell the Jaden Finch on him, man. Oh, man. Okay, let's get off this story because I know I'm going to get a DM like, yo, pussy. Yo, fuck your podcast, bro. Y'all think you're funny over there. Bro, listen, man. I'm just here to entertain the people, bro. We just trying to find out, man. We just want the information, bro. We need the content. But yeah, we'll move on. Salute to No Help TV, man. You don't need no help. Yite. Let's get to this Adam22 stuff, man. Adam22 has been out here allegedly scamming. Let me see if I can pull up some links here. I had no idea that this shit was going on. Once I seen, and I follow, actually, I'm not even subscribed to CoffeeZilla. I just watch so much CoffeeZilla videos that he's just always in my algorithm. And when I seen CoffeeZilla blending with the quote unquote hip hop spear, I said, well, look at here. Oh, we got some content. So I'm gonna pull it up some of what CoffeeZilla had to say. Apparently, Adam22 made a coin called Cut Coin and did a pump and dump. For the people who don't know what a pump and dump is, these guys will hype up a crypto coin, get a bunch of people to buy it because they're endorsing it. They're about to make a gazillion dollars off of it. And then right before, while everybody just bought up the shit, they plunge the price of the coin and everybody loses their money. Ta-da! Similar to the Hot Tua coin. Or give me the name of the Hot Tua coin in the chat while we watch this video.
Adam22, the podcaster, just pump and dumped his fans.
Pause.
After being warned by me that this would happen. And after telling me what a fan he was a few years ago, saying how bad it is when influencers do these kinds of deals, only now he's doing it. Our story starts in 2021. Best channel of all time, dude. I just finally started watching and I've been hooked. If you ever want to make it to LA, let's do a podcast. I said, hey, I'm in Texas, but if I'm in LA, I'll stop by. It's nice to see people rally around how scummy these influencer crypto deals are. When I started the series, I wasn't sure if anyone would care. It's like influencer does something shady. Every 60 seconds, a minute passes. Here's what's interesting.
So at first he was like, yeah, I'm a fan, bro. All these shady ass crypto guys, they're nasty, bro. How could they be doing that to the people? Ew, disgusting.
Adam22 said, yeah, made me so glad I never took any deals. People were trying to send me to promote random coins. Although once I watched your video and saw them making 200K for it and kind of regretted it. Ha ha. That, ladies and gentlemen, that ha ha is foreshadowing. People admit stuff in their jokes. You know, sometimes people will joke like, wouldn't it be crazy if I scammed everybody? It's like, okay, well.
I could kind of hear Adam saying that, like, yo, man, those guys are scumbags. But hey, if I made some of that money, oh, bro, hey, I guess I kind of missed out. But there's some real scumbags. Hate them. Would never.
Are you joking? Well, today we found out that no, he's not. Because today he tweeted this and then subsequently deleted it. What's up? I'm joining the crypto world. I'm about to launch on the biggest meme coin on Solana. Make sure you're ready today.
It's Adam22, and I am coming to the crypto world, dropping my first ever meme coin. So make sure you stay tapped in. It's dropping on Solana ASAP.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a tourist in crypto. That's somebody who comes by right at the top, also known as a top signal. They come right at the top to try to extract a little bit of juice out of the system, try to scam a few people, and then they leave and you'll never hear of them again. So Adam22 jumps in and he said,
hold on, I got to address this comment here. W comment in the chat. Big salute to iTerabyte. It says, how you trust someone that loaned his wife off to BBC for content? We'll let that one sit for a second.
As you know, I'm about to launch a coin. And, you know, I thought to myself, I have been in DMs with this guy. I forgot that he knew that influencer scams were bad. I forgot about those early messages, right? But I thought, you know, I should warn him. Not only that, I had it on good authority that his token was going to be sniped by a sniper group. So I was like, oh, this is going to be a disaster for his fans. And I really should reach out. So in good faith, I reached out. I said, hey, you shouldn't run a coin. It's lame, and you're gonna scam or get scammed. This is what you see a lot. Influencers also will get scammed. They'll think they're doing a fun thing. And then Adam22 says, how else am I gonna afford all this Galaxy gas?
Was he? I really hope that he was joking. But I gotta give CoffeeZilla the benefit of the doubt here. Like with the, you know, he was noble to say, yo, I still trust Adam. Let me go and check on him and let him know, don't get scammed, bro. I'm looking out for your best interest. And then the man turns around and says, like, yo, bro, how else am I going to get my Galaxy gas? Listen, I mess with Adam, okay? I've spoken to him behind the scenes a multitude of times. But nobody, I'm not going to let anybody just slide just because, you know, I fuck with you on a behind the scenes level. Like, bro, if this shit looks shady, we're going to have to point it out. He does have a response, and we'll get to the response in a second.
I don't know. Is that I guess that's a joke. I have to rob the bank for my Galaxy gas. Okay, whatever. So I tweet him or I show him that this insider group, this is a sniper group where they're talking about this coin. And they say, I think we made it already. All eyes on us. They're planning to snipe this coin ahead of time. I say, hey, these guys want to snipe your coin. He said, I don't care. I just got paid to do the tweet. I have nothing to do with it.
Bro,
really, Adam22? I thought you just said, I'm gonna.
That's rough. Pull it back.
All eyes on us. They're planning to snipe this coin ahead of time. I say, hey, these guys want to snipe your coin. He said, I don't care. I just got paid to do the tweet. I have nothing to do with it.
I don't.
Oh, really,
I don't care.
Adam22? I thought you just said, I'm going to launch my meme coin. I'm going to launch the biggest meme coin on Solana. You don't know you have nothing to do with the tweet? Would you slap your name on like dog poop and go, oh, I don't know?
I got to agree with that comment right there. Salute to, who said that here? Salute to Lee Ho. He says, I mean, if the masses are dumb enough to buy them, then they deserve to lose. That's facts. Especially with the track record that we've had, Logan Paul, Hawk2a, there's a bunch of other people that I don't even remember right now just because they're not really up in my algorithm like that. But there's bare people who've done the quote-unquote pump and dump. So why would anybody, you know, with all due respect to Adam, buy a coin from any influencer, Adam22 or anybody? The game is so unregulated, we don't know what's going to happen. The only person who's had a successful Bitcoin so far might be Trump, maybe. But it just doesn't seem like like if we're not talking a crypto coin, I'm saying, if we're not talking about Bitcoin, Solaris, and all those other different coins that have already been, and I'm doing the quotation, proven, I ain't buying no coin from no goddamn influencer, especially no goddamn coin. Are you stupid?
No, I just got paid. I got paid to do it. I don't care. Don't any of these people care about their reputation? I mean, Adam22, I thought deeply cared what people thought of him. I thought he would never humiliate himself like this. I haven't been on the internet in the past, couple of years, but I was shocked. I mean, I thought this is a new low for Adam22 to be pump and dumping like this.
You don't want CoffeeZilla on your ass, bro. I watched the way that he's been trying to take down Logan Paul to the point where I think Logan Paul is trying to sue him. CoffeeZilla is relentless, bro. He scared the shit out of Hawk2a. He jumped into the Twitter Spaces and scared her to sleep. She didn't come back for a month.
And I say, that's even worse. You're scamming the fans. Like, you're knowingly doing it. It's almost better if he believed in this. He's like saying, like, oh, dude, I mean, what? I don't care. I'm not even involved.
True.
Like,
Hold
you're
on.
putting your name on it. That's why.
My bad. And I am stopping the video because it is a reaction. Allins says, that's victim blaming. You got to understand he's scamming kids. My bad. You right about that, because any sound-minded adult ain't going to be investing in no cut coin. It's just whatever little kids that are watching Adam22 that are into the no jumper content, probably a bunch of like young guys that are, they're like, you know what? Hey, Adam's cool. He gets to smash all these girls. Oh, he's making a cut coin. Yeah, let me get some money. Adam's rich too. Right? So I can't see anybody over the age of 19 who would be like, yo, let me get 2 of those cut coins though. We about to take it to the top. Cut coin all the way.
That's why people are paying you, right? Is to put your name on it. And so your fans will buy in. And this is the classic influencer cope, right? Once I realized that he watched my channel and he knew all this stuff already, I viewed this differently. But at the time, I didn't know that, okay? He says, I'm going to venture a guess that approximately 0% of my fans know how to do anything with crypto. Newsflash, Adam22, the reason you're getting paid is because they know like some percentage will buy this coin, right? If they wouldn't, you wouldn't get the deal. Why do you think people are paying you money? It's like any brand deal. Do you think they're paying you because they don't think your audience would buy the thing? Like,
salute to the company, man. Yeah, bro, it is called cut coin. They really called it, and that's the thing too. It kind of takes away from the whole, oh, I just got involved with the company and, they just put my name as an endorser. They called it cut coin for a reason. So it's the Adam22 coin. It's not, just some company that just said, hey, yeah, put your name on it. Nah, bro. It sounds more like your brainchild.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. But, I just wanted to give him that. I was like, look, let me just spot you the whole, I'm not really scamming my fans because my fans don't know anything about crypto. Cope that people use all the time. I say, I don't believe that, but setting that aside, you do know it's just a grift, right? There's nothing being made here. People are literally plotting to snipe.
This guy's exposing the DMs, giving like the intimate details. Like he's up in the man's Twitter DMs right now. Holy.
Your coin. That group that I showed you guys, the profile pic is like a sniper, okay? They're going to snipe his coin and rinse his fans. Make a bundle off somebody who doesn't know any better. My point is, like, either way, somebody's getting scammed. You should care about that, right? You should care about someone getting scammed at least. I say, how much do they offer you and who is it? This is maybe the worst part. He says, no idea. I just did it because Moneybag, Da Baby, and Kodak are all doing it. Or did it? I don't know who's behind it. Again, classic Cope. My friends are doing it. I had to do it.
Does CoffeeZilla even know the way he said Moneybag, Moneybag, It's supposed to be one word, but it's all good. Or it's like pronounced as if it's one word. He's like, who are these people he's talking about? I think I heard a Kodak Black. He's like, all these guys are doing it. Whatever.
Oh, who's behind it?
Leave me alone, CoffeeZilla. Why are you on your high horse, bro?
Again, classic Cope. My friends are doing it. I had to do it. My friends, it's so dumb. My friends did cocaine. I had to do it. What?
Yeah. This nigga's cooking.
No offense. What's the problem? My friends did it. I didn't think about it. The guy doesn't even know who's behind it. I don't know if that's true, by the way. But to pump something when you don't even know
response on the way,
what's behind it, it's unbelievable. And again, I know some of you guys are going to say, hey, if you bought something from Adam22, by the way, we haven't even gotten into the name of this coin.
Ready for it?
I'm not going to say because this is a family channel, but the coin also, pump and dumped. There you go. I'm not going to say, I wouldn't use those words, but some of you might say, if you bought this, you deserve to lose money, right? And yes, I'll grant you
facts.
I'll grant you that if you bought Adam22's coin, that is a financial error that you are going to learn a lesson from. However, we can't let these con artists come in and do this. I mean, they think they can get away with anything. You think you're going to be inviting me on your show, saying how much you like me, how bad it is for these scumbag influencers.
Wigger coin is crazy.
Kind of regret not doing it, not getting the bag. You think that I'm not going to call you out on this? That's insane. I say weak, dude. I do brand deals for random stuff all the time. I do brand deals for devices that allow you to inhale flavored air. Doesn't seem any different. Now, another comment.
Hold on. Don't do that, bro. Come on, man. I sell vapes and 420 products, and I got hoes out here sucking dick. Like, who am I to look away from some crypto money? Who am I to look away from scamming my fans? Come on, bro. I sell fume. I sell gambling. What's a little scamming?
And co that Adam would know about if he watched the channel like he says he does. He says he loves the channel. Everyone knows that financial products are different from like regular brand deals or something, right? You're like, if somebody buys some $20 little gadget, it's not that good. Okay, we could maybe call that a scam, but it's not. It's
dude, why are you coming at me, man? I just make porn movies, man, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not supposed to be some saint.
It's not at the same level of selling a financial product, which is like, you're not like giving away phone numbers for people to call from call centers to scam people. You're not, leading people to the slaughter financially. Adam22 is pitching explicitly this is going to be the biggest meme coin on Solana while having nothing to do with it. Not even knowing who actually is running the coin. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say
it.
The word here. But you all
say it, nigga.
Know what it is.
Hold on. What am I seeing
So
here? What am I seeing here? What's behind here? Why is Lena and Jason Love in the thing here, bro? I can't make this shit up, man.
It is. So
yo, Ak, where are you at, bro? Holy shit, man. Let me go check on this nigga, bro. I'm sorry to get sidetracked, bro. Where the hell is this nigga, man? There's so much hot content out here that you're not covering, bro. Your channel's freaking demonetized, bro. I don't believe this shit, man. There's way too much content for you to be covering, bro.
This whole thing is ridiculous, and we know why he's doing it. Why isn't he taking another flavored air deal, right? Well, although he didn't tell me how much he got paid, we can take a guess. We can take a guess of why Adam22 is doing this. I watched your video once and seeing them make 200K, I kind of regretted it. Haha.
Why are you... Listen, man. This is the same shit that I got in trouble for with Whack 100. You talking too much, my nigga. You're talking to CoffeeZilla like as if he's going to hold you down later on if you do a scam.
Haha, indeed. Well, Adam22, you have joined the long list of influencer grifters who do not care about their fans, do not care about their audience.
AKA, I'm on your ass.
I would say shame on you, but you might like it. I hope the money was worth it.
Bars. Let's get to Adam22's response. Let's see what the 22ster has to say. So Adam22 says he was scammed after releasing Coin.
To the people out there who claim that I'm no accountability 22.
Let's hear it.
Oh, wow.
Let's hear it.
I was scammed.
You were
Chef's kiss. How they start the clip, bro. You know what the people want. This is content creation at its finest.
Scammed. Listen, someone told me that they had a bag for me to promote a crypto token. I guess I didn't process initially that it was going to be perceived as like me starting a crypto token. When it was proposed to me, they told me Moneybag Yo just did this. He didn't have any significant amount of backlash. The Baby just did this. He didn't have any significant amount of backlash. Here's a couple other rappers that are set to do this in the next couple days. I take the payment. Then I look at the text that they want me to post. And I think that it was a little bit outside of the realm of what I should have posted. I think I should have made it more clear that this was merely a project that in my heart of hearts, as a non-crypto guy, I was excited about. I think I should have made it more clear that this was not something that I had resonated.
Hold on. Let me process this for a second. Oh. And the only reason I'm giving it such a processing is because I messed with Adam. If it was somebody that like I have never spoken to, never done any favors for me or vice versa, I would have just, I've been hanging this nigga out to dry, like, whatever, let's get him. Common Gang strong. Let's get him out of here. But I'm trying to give the man the benefit of the doubt. But I'm going to ask you guys, Common Gang strong. Does he sound sincere about it? Like, he said this to CoffeeZilla, like, yo, Moneybag Yo, and Kodak Black is doing, all my friends are doing it. I just want to put some money in too. Like, I can't say it, man. It sounds like a bunch of bullshit, bro. It's like knowing that your friends are doing crime. Your friends are investing on a brick. Let me invest on the brick too. But it's a criminal act. So it doesn't make it right just because your friends are doing it too. If you invest on the brick, guess what? Now you are an accessory. You are liable to whatever happens with said brick. Take it to the crypto scams. Oh, my friends are doing a crypto scam too. What's wrong with that? That means they're doing a scam. Stay away.
That I had created.
I don't even want to know what you guys think. Like, I think he's lying. Respectfully, bro, I think you're lying, bro.
Yeah, I think now. I didn't realize, I guess in so many words what I'm saying, I didn't realize it was going to be labeled the cuck token.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. So you signed up for something called cuck token and didn't realize this?
I didn't know that it was a cuck token. I thought it was just a token. I didn't know what the name of it was going to be. I feel like the guy who created it maybe kind of got one over on me right there by naming it the cuck token. I'm okay with that. That's not the worst thing in the world. But what I do want to say is that, and I also had no idea about any sort of nefarious intent. People are saying that this was a rug pull.
Okay, so let's try to understand this. So the homies was getting in on a crypto coin. Let me get in on it too. But the homies didn't know that the coin was going to be called Cut Coin, and they just let you know that it was called Cut Coin at the last minute. Like, oh, by the way, we're calling it Cut Coin. Like, what? I'm saying the word cuck way too many times. They demonetize the hell out of my own video. But you know what I'm saying.
I didn't know. I didn't realize that this was going to be the same type of thing that I've watched so many CoffeeZilla videos.
Hawk Tua literally just got burnt for this, bro. Stop the cap, bro.
That's what I was going to ask. Did you come to this realization post CoffeeZilla?
CoffeeZilla helped me to understand where I may have gone wrong.
Hold on a second. We got to watch body language, okay? Look at Brick Baby. It's the brick, not the trick. I can't even look at this sticker right now because the way he's looking at Adam, look at it. Look at that face. Like, Adam, you a lying ass nigga on 6-0.
This whole thing. Now, that being said,
this is the quietest I've ever seen Brick for a longest space of time, bro. Brick is not buying it, bro.
Dropping in the very near future, there will be.
Glazing Lush is laughing his ass off. Brick ain't even moved. Oh, he's cracking a smirk. Like, nigga, this not what you told me behind the scenes.
In the very near future, there will be a newly revamped 22 token that will right the wrongs of everything that has happened in regards to my other tokens. So I do feel like, as much as this may have been a bad experience for some people, that I will certainly right that wrong with my next meme token. And also,
yo, Brick, say something. Oh, shit, man. My bad, gang. I told you my mouse has been having bare problems today. Let me pull it up again. We'll pull it up again. You ain't getting away from us, Adam22. You are not getting away from us.
Speculators, people who are speculating.
Hold on, let me go back a bit. Because Brick, we're in 2 minutes in. Brick hasn't said a word. I watched these guys yesterday do their podcast, and it might be this episode. It actually was this episode. These niggas couldn't stop interrupting this nigga for nothing, bro. I was like, bro, can you let Adam get one sentence out, please? This is bad podcasting. Now, Brick is like invisible.
A bad experience for some people that I will certainly right that wrong with my next meme token. And also,
Brick, blink twice.
This is part of it too. You really like, you get the feeling of somebody like me that this, if people lost money on it, that it was solely speculators, people who are speculating. It doesn't feel like something. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like anybody.
Brick bought like 10 of them. He's like, God damn, Adam, I'm so pissed off on 6-0. I want my money back.
Who's in the no jumper fan base, who knows me, who knows what I'm doing with my life, knows not terribly interested in crypto. Certainly not prior to the last couple of days. Certainly not looking to bring a token to market. Certainly not somebody that you could really assume would do the most research about this kind of thing before it comes to market. And as a result, I do feel like this is something that probably primarily impacted people who are outside of my fan base, who are just looking to get a quick payday. I feel like the no jumper fan base is 99% crypto illiterate.
They're not going to Adam22 for their financial advice.
They know about lean. They know about Yerkes. They know about probably gooning out, beating their meat for hours at a time. I don't think that they are crypto spectators. Now, I did.
Yo, that's how they feel about y'all? That's crazy. No jumper fans, that's how they feel about y'all? Unless you wear and wear it proudly. You guys are just tweakers who are just gooning all day long about Adam and his wife. And yo, the man just basically called you guys a bunch of losers, bro. That's crazy. Yo, we love hip hop. Yo, comment gang. I would never, ever disrespect my audience and think that you guys are just a bunch of loser gooners that don't know shit about anything about crypto. You guys don't know, have any financial sense. Like, yo, there's homeowners. There's people who are who have real responsibilities. People with kids in my audience. Like, bro, like, that's so disrespectful.
Learn in the process of doing this.
You little losers to watch my channel
that I know who are involved in this sort of thing. I had porn stars I haven't talked to in years, BMX homies, etc., hitting me up saying, "Hey, let me get that CA in advance." I think that's probably crypto address. I don't really even know, but
you want to pull it up again?
I don't think that they are crypto.
They're not going to
Yerkes.
Yerkes.
They know about lean. They know about Yerkes. They know about probably gooning out, beating their meat for hours at a time.
Yo, hours at a time. You guys, no jumper audience. Hours at a time, like high level gooning. This is what your leader thinks of you, that you're super sexual deviants who watch his channel. That's crazy. Because I watch the channel sometimes, but like, bro, that's not what listen, bro. I'm glad I'm not part of the core audience. That's crazy.
I don't think that they are crypto spectators. Now, I did learn in the process of doing this that there are a fair number of people that I know who are involved in this sort of thing. I had porn stars I haven't talked to in years, BMX homies, etc., hitting me up saying, "Hey, let me get that CA in advance." I think that's probably crypto address. I don't really even know, but I was a little bit surprised by that, and that's why the next Adam22
so you knew it was a scam, bro.
Such a work of art and built on such incredible fundamentals. I plan to put something in.
Why do mans tape their court cases? If you have friends who are hitting you up behind the scenes saying, "Let me get that crypto address," that means they know the dump is going to be on. Let me get my money up, whatever. They're not investing because they want to invest in you. They know that the fix is in. They're like, let me get in on this. You're saying this. I'm hearing it right now. I'm reacting to it. This is not behind the scenes. You shouldn't even be saying this shit, my guy.
Into the market that even CoffeeZilla himself will almost certainly want to invest in.
So like
I tried to
Oh no!
Listen to this. No, hold on. You remember I bought the
Don't do
Joe
it, Brick.
Son guy in, right?
Yeah.
Perry.
Yeah.
Who
Perry
is
that
Joe
used to-
Son?
Okay. You remember Perry that used to produce for Lil Yachty?
Burberry Perry. Yes.
Burberry Perry. So he's like the leader of like this coin, but it's a way more stable coin than any meme coin. And
Yo, Brick loves to name drop some Atlanta rappers. Oh, you know, remember Burberry Perry. Oh, you know, remember I used to be around with Dirk and nigga. Like, pick the names up off the floor, bro. You worse than the game.
you could start whatever coin on this blockchain
I
that's
like it.
kind of fed off Ethereum.
I like it. I'm in.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. I'm sold.
we tried to look. It's way more stable, bro, and it's not rug pullish. Like, and you get foreign sovereignty in fucking Korea.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah. North Korea?
I'm in.
North Korea?
No,
even better.
That's way better than this cut coin. Cut coin is trash compared to that, bro. Korea?
You not knowing that it was going to be called cut coin is
But you
kind of
told me,
That's pretty
you
funny,
know what you
yeah.
told me? You
Come
said,
on, bro.
yeah, I'm staying away from crypto. It was a 2-second conversation, and I'm like,
He didn't know it was going to be called Cutcoin ahead of time. They pulled the rug on him, said, oh, by the way, it's Cutcoin. We're going live. Bye. Really, nigga?
respectable because it's a lot of rug pulling going on. I don't want to do that to bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but welcome to the crypto world.
Welcome to the crypto world. Well, I will say this too. I have many regrets. Number one, I wish I asked for more money because it quickly became apparent that the person who facilitated this, who I don't want to say exactly who it is. Let's just say
give me some names. You're gonna have to say it in court anyway. Let's hear it now.
He's 5'2", used to live in Liberia, shaped like a jelly donut. Wait. Hold on.
Oh, why they do Jala like that, bro? Damn. Oh, how you throw Flocko under the bus like that, bro?
Exactly who it is. Let's just say who I don't want to say.
Hold on. Let me see. This is high level ratting right here. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to the crypto world.
Welcome to the crypto world. Well, I will say this too. I have many regrets. Number one, I wish I asked for more money because it quickly became apparent that the person who facilitated this, who
facilitated it. Oh, watch for the bus. Watch for a puddle, gang.
I don't want to say exactly who it is. Let's just say he's 5'2", used to live in Liberia, shaped like a jelly donut. Wait. Hold on. But wait.
Sure.
Wow. The man backed the bus up over Flocko's head after he threw him under, bro. He not only said, he didn't even say he didn't only say put me onto it. He said facilitated it. That's nasty work, Adam.
I didn't know that this person, that person would profit so much from him. Really, I think that if there's any villain in this situation, it's got to be him. But I guess I just, I've been approached with this sort of thing in the past.
Yeah.
This was just presented to me in such a concise way. The baby did it. Moneybag Yo did it. This guy's about to do it. This guy's about to do it. If you do it, it's going to be fine. Like in my head,
is this what Flocko was telling this guy? You just told us who the plug was, bro. So just say, yo, Flocko told me I'm not even going to imitate you because that's my brother, okay? But that's what you did, bro. Yo, Adam, I got a game for you, yo. Don't worry, it's not a scam. I know I'm from Liberia and shit like that. It's not Nigeria. It's Liberia. Right? So it's not a scam. Moneybag Yo's doing it. Kodak Black. You in? Sure, Flocko, I'm in.
Thought.
Now Flocko got CoffeeZilla on your ass. Wow. Why you do that to Flocko, bro? You see? That whack 100 guy, he's rubbing off on you. Pause. Just diarrhea of the mouth, bro.
nobody's gonna care because like my Twitter, I'm gonna be real with you, my Twitter is not really cracking like that.
Yeah.
If I post some porn type content, it'll do good on Twitter. If I post a particularly good or interesting hip hop take, like I noticed I got 14,000 likes on a tweet the other day offering my opinion on the Drake album. That sounds fair. But for the most part, if I post some random shit on Twitter, I feel like it's gonna get like a couple hundred likes.
I gotta address the comment here. Oh, this is hilarious. Gucci Ghost 33 salute. He says, how you get finessed by a dude with a stutter, right? It's just, even if the nigga's not lying, he sound like he's lying, right? He's like, trust me, bro. It's not a scam. Like, nigga, can I believe you? Even if you're not lying, you sound like you're lying, bro. You're stuttering like crazy right now. That's crazy. It's the wrong person to take financial advice from.
Which for somebody who has 1 million followers, really not that impressive, you know? So in my head, I'm picturing, I'm going to post this promo for this coin. It's going to get 200 likes. Nobody's really going to give a fuck that much. I was wrong. It turns out people did care, and people took it somehow kind of serious.
Do you think that
Well, it's a different space. You went into crypto algorithm when you tweeted that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because there's 5 million Discord.
Okay. I'll stop it there, man. Let's pretty much watch the whole clip anyway. Anywho, what I'm waiting for now at this point, let me ask you guys, one in the chat if you think that there's going to be a lawsuit pending from this, 2 in the chat if Adam is pretty much in the clear. I didn't know. It wasn't me. Kodak Black, Moneybag Yo. I'm just a dumb corn star. I don't know be knowing these things. All right. 2 in the chat if it's just like Adam is out of here. He's cool. Don't worry. He's just gonna get back to work. Or because they've been talking about lawsuit for Hawk Tua. So 1 in the chat if he's gonna get a lawsuit. 2 in the chat if he's all right. He's all right. He's cool. He's in the clear. All right. Let me see what y'all saying over here. Because really and truly, these things don't really end there. Okay, once you got CoffeeZilla, he's gonna start doing some more investigations. You know, he's gonna do some more videos. Right now, I see Gangland Neiman. Salute to him. He made a video, but you know who I'm waiting for? If the sheriff makes a video, it's gonna be a problem. Y'all know who the sheriff is. Okay, if y'all know who the sheriff is, by the time he gets to this story and he puts a video on it and he gets himself a nice 2, maybe 300,000 views off the top of that shit, grifting off of Adam22, them lawsuit floodgates might open up. All in says the crypto laws are very vague. He knows that. That's why he did it. Yeah, that's also facts too. It's really hard to lock these guys up for something that's not regulated yet. All right. DJ Illinois Salute says, hope they don't pow the sheriff. I don't know, man. They tried to take out Point and Shoot's channel the other day. Both Flacco and Adam22 gave this guy some strikes. He was able to fight the strikes, and now he's back. I just seen a live stream yesterday from Point and Shoot. I just know that the YouTubers, the no jumper detractors, they love to cover anytime Adam is taking some kind of L. Right? So you might see a lot more content on this, right? I'm early on it right now. This shit just started getting exposed yesterday, but you're going to start seeing way more content on this whole crypto scam thing. But what I will say, you know, salute to Adam22. I know it sounds like I don't fuck with Adam. Like, no, I do, right? But you know, if this is going on and this was happening to me, which it wouldn't, but if it was happening to me and niggas made a whole news story on it, covered it on their podcast or whatever, I ain't gonna get mad. It is what it is. But we're gonna move on. Where are we at here? 438? Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna cover this little TJ shit. What I will say though is, again, act where you at. This guy, Lil TJ, spitting in people's faces. You're posting every single angle of the way that this guy spit in the guy's face. Called it the hot Tua at the security guard. Okay, from him getting kicked out of Madison Square Garden, if I'm not mistaken, or it could have been the Barclays Center. Doesn't matter. This bum ass got kicked out of a place and he's spitting in people's faces. And Ack is not here covering the shit. Something's going wrong, bro. I think something's up, man. Something's fishy as hell. But I will leave it alone because I don't really care about Lil TJ like that. All right. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of news out here. But what I will get to is some local stuff that I would like to address. There was an airline crash. And I'll give you an angle. There was a better angle that came up of the crash that happened over at Pearson Airport. There's been a crazy amount of snow out here in the GTA. Right, there was something upward of 35 centimeters. I don't know what the conversion is in inches, but maybe more. It could have been like 50 centimeters in total. But it was crazy out here. We're having a problem right now with the amount of snow that's here with storage. The amount of plowing, the amount of shoveling that's been happening. There's bunch of snowbanks just stacking up all over the city, and now they're starting to add dump trucks so that they can put all the snow in the dump trucks because they don't even know what the hell to do with the shit. It's getting crazy out here. I think this might be recorded as one of our biggest snowstorms to date. But as a result of said snowstorm, some wild things have happened. Big salute to Randy's in the background going crazy.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh no!
God damn. Fortunately, there was nobody died. Let me see if I can find another angle of when people were getting rescued. Let's go to one of our own affiliate pages, 6 views. Plane flipped completely upside down upon landing. Right now, from what I've been hearing as far as reports, they're saying that they've been taking, I think they finally got the plane out of the airport. So 17 people were injured in a plane crash at Canada's Toronto Pearson Airport, according to airport CEO. Through the Delta Airlines flight with 80 people on board from Minneapolis, ended up upside down on the runway. No one was killed. Okay, so let me see what.
Yo, I was just on this fucking plane.
How the hell you were able to have the wherewithal to pull out your phone?
Oh my god. Yo, I was just on this fucking plane. Holy fuck.
That's crazy. Let me see if I can find some more updates on this, because I've been watching some updates on the news. Liho, come on, bro. It was staged. Don't do that. That was a spectacular staging then. Best staging ever. Watch it actually be staged and I look crazy. But I doubt that. That looked crazy. That looked crazy. Hold on. Let's see if I can find
out there that
we're done with you, Adam. Let's see here. Delta. I want like a recent update. Something like within the last few hours. CBS. No, I want a local. We'll find something. I guess I'll use this one. I'll use this one here. I want to find the one that has the most recent timestamp.
We have the latest now on the investigation into the plane crash in Toronto. Investigators are reviewing video of the moment the jet touched down, erupted in flames before ending up on its back. Transportation correspondent Gia Benitez is in Toronto with the latest details.
She's saying Toronto with the hard T.
Good morning to you, Gio.
Hey, Robin, good morning to you. Yeah, that piece of video is absolutely critical because it shows in clear detail exactly how that plane crash happened with everyone on board surviving. This morning, investigators poring over this video trying to determine what caused Delta Flight 4819 to flip over on the runway at Toronto Pearson International Airport. The plane from Minneapolis with 80 people on board seen approaching the runway when the landing gear appears to collapse. The right wing striking the ground, sparking flames, the plane rolling over on its side, then on its back, sliding down the runway as a massive plume of smoke fills the air.
To see it actually visually unfold in front of you, to see the right wing down a little bit, which is characteristic of going into a crosswind landing, and then suddenly the gear strut on the right side separating from the airplane the way it did, answers a lot of the questions that the boards are going to be asking.
ABC News obtaining this new footage showing the chaos inside the plane as passengers tried to evacuate.
That was forward, right?
The seats upside down, the flight attendant at the end of the aisle standing on the ceiling.
Save everything. Let's go.
Some seen walking between luggage compartments, making their way out of the plane. Passenger Brian Erickson says it all happened in an instant.
Then all of a sudden, the plane started listing and turning to the right. I was hanging definitely by the seatbelt. I was sitting next to this nice lady. She started praying as loud as she could.
The plane's charred fuselage now sitting frozen on the runway for examination. Officials pointing to the weather as a possible factor in the crash.
On Thursday and Sunday, we got more than 20 inches, 50 centimeters of accumulated snow.
20 inches. See, there we go. 50 centimeters is crazy.
That is actually not typical.
Hours before the crash, the airport tweeting, the snow has stopped coming down, but frigid temperatures and high winds are moving in. Our airfield team has...
The thing is, when I look at the crash, I see like the plane actually got down to the runway, so it wasn't a thing of the weather knocking it out of the air or making it... Yeah, there's a lot more that needs to be determined out of here. I think they recovered the black box that is in all airplanes, so they're going to be going through the black box to find out exactly what went wrong, but I don't know, man.
Continued their work throughout the night to clear critical areas so planes can safely arrive and depart. At the time of the crash, winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour.
Why is going to take a lot of time. Why may include the fact that the turbulence was so bad that that there was a point in time in which they went from maybe a 30 knot or 40 knot wind to nothing.
At least 21 people injured, including a child who was taken to the hospital. Patients treated for various injuries, including back sprains, head injuries, and nausea. But miraculously, all 76 passengers and 4 crew members survived.
Thank God.
And we've also learned this morning that the black boxes have now been recovered. That's going to give investigators some key information there. But without a doubt, the fact that you can actually talk to these pilots because they also survived, that's going to be key as well, because they'll be able to tell investigators what they felt inside that plane. Michael?
Yeah, that's definitely helpful there, Gio. I'm glad everybody will be okay. All right, thank you.
Watch Michael Strahan. Okay, so what do y'all think? Do y'all think that this is suspicious in any way? I could barely get my car out of my freaking complex right now, so I could understand when it comes to having some dicey roads. I can't even imagine trying to deal with this shit as a pilot, bro. Let me see what y'all are saying, because I don't really have an opinion on this, man. I really don't. I don't see the foul play, especially with the weather conditions, but y'all are saying that there's foul play here, or some people are saying that. Let me just read this here. Salute to DJ Illinois. It says, I get why this happened, and the landing gear was too cold for the pressure of the air in the sky, and it failed upon landing. Probably wasn't de-iced before they took down the departure point. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think that there's going to be that much more information that we're going to be able to get from the black box once they do uncover what's in there. It just seems like really bad weather. I will say though, as far as the people that were on the plane, I don't know if I would be flying anytime soon, bro. Like seeing something like this and being involved, just seeing something like this is making me like queasy or thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? But like to be somebody on a plane like this and this happens, bro, I wouldn't be flying for years.
This morning, investigators poring over this video, trying to determine what caused Delta.
Yeah, that plane never really got down.
With everyone on board surviving. This morning,
from the time it hit the runway, it was a wrap, bro. It came in too hot. That's the problem. The shit came in crazy hot. Like, look how fast this landed.
This morning, investigators poring over this video, trying to determine.
I don't know about the slipping and sliding thing. As soon as the shit touched the runway, that shit went down. There might be some faulty equipment in that right there. I'm not saying it's foul play, but it might be just faulty equipment. And it might not even be the weather. Because those wheels just buckled immediately.
Determine what caused Delta Flight 4819 to flip over on the runway at Toronto Pearson International
Airport.
The plane from
salute to the people who were on that plane there. Thank God that nobody died off of something like this, especially like when you're dealing with planes that are, in my opinion, doesn't look like it was the most sound equipment. So we'll see. Like I said, we'll see once they get more information from the black box. But for now, just hold your head to everybody that's going through this, and hopefully, like they can deal with the trauma that happens from being in a plane crash this serious. I think I could end it there. My cat's over here bugging out. Hold on. Randy. Big salute to the big dog, the big cat over here, Randy, holding it down. We got a new episode dropping tomorrow morning, 3 a.m. for all the audio listeners, 6 p.m. on YouTube over here on this channel. We got the Quentin Miller interview that is dropping. Big salute to QM, aka Quentin Miller, aka Miller. We got to sit down or virtually sit down with him and get a real conversation going on, talking about the Kanye West writing that he's been doing lately. We got to address the Drake stuff, the Nicki Minaj stuff. We really, really got some real conversations, and I didn't shy away from asking the questions. So salute to Quentin Miller. Look out for that interview dropping tomorrow. And also, I also want to remind y'all before I get out of here, I should have said this in the top of the pod or the top of the live stream. We are going to be putting these live streams on all audio platforms starting now. Okay, so look out every Friday. If you missed the live stream that was on YouTube, or if you want to be driving and listening to it on Spotify, Apple Music, any of those listening platforms, you are going to be getting the full live stream, no matter how many hours it is, on the streaming platforms 2 days after. Okay, I don't want to put it out on Thursday and have it interfering with the regular podcast episodes, but look out for the live stream audios on Friday, and the videos will be on Spotify. All right, until then, we are off of this. Deuces.